Oh, we're live. Hi.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Let's play.
Hello.
Dude.
What?
Don't-
Oh,
don't-
sorry, too soon.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome back to Water Under the Bridge, our Pathfinder old school meets new school game. And Desert of Desolation. I feel like there's a gap here, like where we're supposed to say something. This is usually where I would reprimand Ava for making some uncomfortable joke or reference that I don't
Haha,
get.
titties.
Yep,
that help?
that's Ava.
Dang it, Ashlow.
Can't believe the camel's one of us.
There we go. There we go.
I'm internalizing everything for you.
We need to
grateful.
think of something to say, like in this one gap between hello and music was provided. So I guess we're at music was provided, but right?
I mean, you could do Adele and just say from the other side.
I don't get that.
La la la.
It's a. Oh, Jesus.
Desert drama.
I'll
Let's
send
go.
you the song.
Are we willing
Yeah,
to
send it to
postpone
him.
today's D&D session to just educate on Adele for a little bit?
You're gonna have a hard time with the Nexer could tell you.
We'll
Not
start with Set
knowing,
Fire to the Rain. We'll
not
move on to
knowing-
Skyfall.
Regular default music that everyone is supposed to know is like my thing. So
I mean, we had my SVP at work ask who Taylor Swift was, apparently ironically, so I sent him the Wikipedia link.
oh you that would have been a good opportunity to break out a good old fashioned let me Google that for you link.
Yeah,
Remember
I didn't
those?
want to get fired, but I quit last week, so
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Mazel
there you
tov. Music today that we did it. Music today was provided by
Adele.
Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music, and Micro Music. Shit. Let's get started. We're late. Let's move.
Okay. We're back.
Blah. Blah.
Hello, welcome back. All right, let's get in the zone. You are in the Oasis of the White Palm, a sacred place to the Jedian culture, ruled over by a sheik, and his family has governed this place for 1,000 years. You've learned all the way back to the days of Martek, the very wizard who put the star gems in the desert. You met the sheik, learned of some of the troubles afflicting this nomadic camp, explored a little bit of the Sand Voyagers compound, a large permanent structure from which operates the Sand Voyagers Guild. Those people who make the desert as safe as it can be for trade and travel. Unfortunately, these are not normal times or days. You have learned that the evil Efriti Pasha Calatharius is making good on his promise to burn the world to ashes. He has assaulted these lands with an army of his Malatath, undead soldiers. Worse, or maybe not worse, but also problematic, one of the Sheik's twin sons was to be wed until his bride disappeared. And the Sheik, sort of amused by you and surprisingly fond of your shenanigans, appealed to you to find Princess Shadala and return her so that his son could be wed, and essentially the title of Sheik could be or his heir could be named. And you learned there was a whole thing about like the princess or Shadala was supposed to be the guardian of Hassan, and there was a twin who's a minute and a half younger, Chorus Ikoth. There was some drama with Hassan approaching you in the tent later that night, speaking of you bringing Shadala to him near the obelisk in the south part of the camp, alone and in secret.
At night.
At night. Yeah. There was also mention of a red-scaled Iruxi, though it didn't really seem like it was trouble in this community, where trade is very emphasized.
Not yet.
You moved into the Sand Voyagers compound to investigate some things, learn what you could about both the situation with Hassan and Shadala and potentially the red-scaled Iruxi. You met Happy Hogan and his niece Rose at the Desert Igloo, sort of a tavern. There was also a number of shops and some borked scrolls that I have corrected. Let me know if anything else gets borked like that. Sorry. Though you really hadn't visited too many of the vendors yet. You'd only just sort of started looking around. That said, it is 10 after 6. The sun is setting. And we find ourselves at the Sand Voyagers compound.
But we're not all together, right?
You are not all together. Cora, Medora, and Junko had just stepped out of the... where's my notes? They probably default hid them when we updated.
Didn't we end on Ithri talking to
Found them.
himself?
Oh yeah, we did.
Well, yes,
Himself.
technically. Cora, Junko, and Medora were outside of the bathhouse, having tried to glean some information from the working ladies there, while Marco, Ithri, and Kyrek are in the Desert Igloo. We'll just call it schmoozing.
What?
At least one of them
Describe
are.
what I'm doing is smoozing.
Marco is drinking and flirting, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Ithri's flirting with
Ithri
himself.
is being
Hogan getting
responsible.
us-
Key is about to get blitzed.
Let's start with Key.
Is that
Oh
in
yeah, there was the
yeah.
drinking competition or something, right?
I meant
I'm
for
ready
It
to
wasn't so
roll
much going to be
play.
a competition. They were just going to drink.
Oh, I
and
thought there
keep
was
drinking
no.
until one of them couldn't drink anymore.
Weren't they drinking for information though? There was like some deal going on.
He didn't say yes. He just said,
I
I'll drink.
think he was
Oh.
drinking for friendship, not for information.
Bingo.
But Key was
I'm
drinking for information.
I'm drinking for information. I don't need friends, I need facts.
Maybe we can tell him we know the manager. But he is the manager.
Well, I guess if you guys want, we can start with... No, we should. We just left Key situation. We were going to move to someone else, weren't we? Weren't we
I think we
about to-
left Ithri.
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
I think we need to know what happens with Key.
Well, no, you three were going to be coming in well before that
Oh,
wrapped
okay.
up. So if you want, we can say right about now, the doors of the Desert Igloo swing open, as Medora, Cora, and Junko step into the cool, shaded air of the common room. That's your cue.
Just moving my token.
Oh.
Hello!
It's sort of a semicircular room. It occupies exactly half of the entirety of this desert dome, but ends in a flat brick back wall. Set against that wall, you see a large bar about 40 feet long with two huge mirrors flanking the door behind the bar, apparently leading to the back room. Above the door is a golden plaque. Various wicker tables and chairs are placed here and there about the room. People are drinking, some by themselves, some together. Why are you there? You should actually be here. My token got moved. You see that he is seated at the bar, and an older halfling man. Can I still easily? Yes, I can.
His haircut gets me every time.
Yeah, it's not really a haircut you see much anymore. Is beaming and just sort of quietly chatting with Key, it would seem.
Is there any
No one
music
really-
playing?
No.
Okay. Well, after announcing my presence, I will head over to...
Yeah, I was gonna say, when you do that, there are some glances your way, but everyone just sort of goes back to their
I'll go over
cups.
to Marco
Um,
and E3 because Key is busy, I guess.
A second halfling, this woman, does acknowledge you as you come in. Sit anywhere you like. I'll be with you in a moment.
I will sit here.
Does Cora drink?
Oh, hi.
I drink liquids
You're on top of an NPC.
of various sorts. I
Yeah,
thought she
screw
was...
that NPC.
Get out of my way. Oh, sorry.
Just sat on someone's lap.
It looked comfy, so I sat down. Okay, now I'll sit here. Sheesh.
I guess Junko will really carefully eye
no.
everyone
Okay,
in
now
here.
Marco's sitting on my lap.
Wait, what?
We're all getting very friendly.
Wait, do I see you guys on different positions than where you...
Maybe.
right.
This is
I'm
an
like-
empty chair for me.
Okay,
I'm right
it's,
here.
it's not for
I
us.
see you here.
Okay, I'll just move here. Oh,
You
sorry,
see
sorry, awkward,
Every time I
sorry.
move my token, I get teleported to the entry of the desert dome thingy.
Oh, that sounds
That's
weird.
weird.
Should I reload?
Mm.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, yeah, sorry. This is very awkward.
Yeah.
And Medora, are you going with them?
Is there anyone in here dressed in any vibe how she currently is?
No. Not really. Not at all.
Do I get the vibe that anyone dressed how she currently is would come here?
Maybe it's entertainment.
Make a
option.
society check.
Yeah.
That was to you, right? Blind GM.
It was, but it didn't have to be blind. You get the sense that this
What
place
was it
is
then?
open to really any clientele. It doesn't seem like it's got the same atmosphere as a lot of other places in the Oasis have. It's much more relaxed. There's a few of the patrons who kind of give you a look like, and a few who give you a look like, ooh.
I did
Ooh.
scream. I did scream hello when I came in, so everybody looked at us.
Yeah.
In that case, she will have followed Junko.
Okay.
It's like relaxed, but not like free for all, or it's a free for all.
A little bit of both. There's also a sense of like, I don't want to say privacy, but of like there's an expectation to mind your business here. This isn't like a
Oh, I should not be here.
greet place. It's a come here, relax, chill out. It's been a rough day. We'll hook you up.
No one's going to bother you about your shit.
Exactly.
Except
In
us
which
bothering
case-
everybody.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
I should
just
try
key,
to
you
not
know.
move my token because every time I do, I get like flung over the map for some reason.
Weird.
Something is weird about that. That doesn't sound right.
And now I see Cora still in this position. Is that correct or not?
That's correct.
That's
Oh.
where she is for me.
I moved over here. Yeah.
Okay.
Medora is going to stand sort of on, like, just behind Junko's shoulder rather than sit. Like, she wants the impression out there that she's not an equal, but she's also not gonna just like kneel on the floor or nothing. I don't know where this sits in terms of.
So, with your society check, I'll kind of roll into that as well. That is a very Aurelian and like. I'm trying to look for a word. Castle culture servant thing to do. In the desert, it would be a little different. As opposed to like, so different servants, it's very clear, or I should say slaves, as that's basically what they are. Either or in this case. Their station is very clear, and there's an expectation that they just sort of will do whatever their job may be. If there was there would not be a slave here because they simply wouldn't have the opportunity to be here. So you get the sense that in being here, you've already expressed a sort of you're not working. Because if you were
Okay.
working, you wouldn't be here. Does that make sense? Because you're a
Yes.
dancer.
In which case, she would sit next to Junko, but she would have followed her in and made it very clear that that was who she was following.
Okay, yeah. Then that is
Like she's
very clear.
not inviting other people because she's there with someone, even if she's not working.
Makes
That
sense. So paying no mind to any eyes or
Yeah, she keeps eyes down
others.
until she
Okay.
gets to the table and sits, basically.
Okay. At about this point, the bartender moves over here to Key, puts a couple of shot glasses down, one in front of Key, one in front of the halfling. Cheers, boss. And moves back over here to talk to Rose. Happy Hogan leans in toward Yuki. You sure you want to do this? This is the good stuff. I only break it out when I want to get someone talking.
Will it get you talking?
It might.
Then I want
If
to
I
do
like
this.
ya. Okay.
I'll put a hand across the table, give him a nice little handshake, and just, the kind of nod that says, just in case we can't later.
Oh, he'll sort of chuckle to himself, and then he'll take the shot and just throw it back in one smooth motion.
I'll do the same.
Make a fortitude save.
Fantastic.
Don't worry, it's starting out super freaking easy.
Public or...
Yeah, sure. The only checks that are not public are recall knowledge.
You say
And
it
perception.
starts out super easy, but Jesus.
Yep, that's fine. It's good. Smooth, but with a little fire.
I like a bit of fire.
Oh, you
Not
hold your
approvingly.
liquor well. You do a lot of drinking?
I'm prone to it from time to time. I wouldn't say on it all the rag, but on the right occasion.
All right, friend. What's the furthest place from here you've ever drank?
Well, I can't say I'm much of a traveller, friend. I've dwelled in the desert most of my life. made myself to a nice temple just on the outskirts, and then back into the desert for me.
Is that right? The outskirts, you say? That's a dangerous journey. So you must be familiar with the Sand Voyagers, hmm?
Only to an extent. Truth be told, I don't fully remember getting to said outskirts.
Really? I would love to know more about that. Sets out 2 more shot glasses. And we're going to cut back over to the other table.
Bro, it's a trap.
What are you guys doing?
So
Marco is turning his chair to watch with a very fruity drink in
So-
his hand.
well,
think they're
Cora will
having-
follow your eye.
I think they're having a drinking competition, or
So, is Key okay then? Like,
no,
should we stop him?
no.
Okay. What, Mr. Marco? What is that? It looks tasty.
What color is it?
Color is it like a yellow up top, red in the bottom, in like a martini glass with like a little umbrella kind of thingy.
How did they do that? How is it 2 colors?
It's about
is
the
that?
density in the liquor.
Oh, it's liquor?
What
I
else
see.
would it be?
I don't know, some kind of fruity beverage? Kind of looks like pineapple.
Do you want to try it?
Sure, I'll try it.
Oh boy.
I look at. Wait, who's Ithri? I guess.
Give
Is
me-
he
give me-
allowed to drink?
What do you mean?
I'm not a dad.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
he's
hand
not my
her-
dad.
hand her the drink.
I know a mum, but I'm not a dad.
Would you say this is a pretty classic, like, styled margarita that's like 80% alcohol, or
Oh, Jesus. I've
Yeah,
drank
something like that.
before.
Marco likes the hard stuff, definitely.
I mean, if
Okay,
this is
so
an
yeah.
actual tequila sunrise, it wouldn't be that strong.
you kidding? I've heard tequila's a quick way to
Yeah,
fuck
but it's got a
yourself
bunch
up.
of
Yeah, but
fruit and
like
shit in it.
The,
Yeah,
the cocktail is not that bad.
Yeah,
Well,
cocktail.
right,
But
the
then-
taste, but it's
Oh.
still the alcohol
Yeah,
presence is
so-
in your system
And
for
Marco
sure.
would probably have like a little bottle of something to put in if it's not strong enough.
Ro.
No, but Rose knows how to make a drink. So
Oh, she sure does. Speaking of Rose, she actually approaches. Sorry about the wait. Passing the drink around already, huh? Can I just get everyone some of their own? What'll y'all have?
Do you have something with ginger in?
Sure. I can make you something.
I'll move on to the art stuff now. And what can I get? That fine alcohol. Is that the correct
Oh,
thing?
yeah, let me.
So, here's the fun part. Give me 1 second.
I love how you set up a menu and Ithri was just like, fuck that, give me something with ginger.
I took it out of my hands.
Hogan's Bar.
How to... Oh, do you have access to the menu?
Yeah.
we
I
open it up,
was-
we can see it.
Oh, good. Good.
Like Marco wants that expensive whiskey or something like that.
So, obviously, I didn't go through and, like, name each individual
Yeah, yeah.
alcohol. So, you can assume that, like, of each, with the exception of the Hogan Special Brew, and Bravo's Brew, and Blood Icon. Okay, anything that doesn't have a specific name, you can assume that there's going to be, like, 100 different variants of it, and you can get the kind you're looking for. It just comes down
Yeah.
to the price you want to spend on it. So you guys go ahead and spend away. Assume
Should
that
we just
Rose
click
will
the
be...
item?
You should
You
be
just
able
hit
to.
purchase, I think.
Yeah. Hit
and it'll-
purchase, and it should take care of it for you. Add to your inventory and everything.
Ah, wait. Does it?
You
We
should.
double click? Oh.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
I got myself a mid-alcohol.
I
and I think you should have the option to use that from your inventory.
wait. How do?
But,
you don't have selected default character. Okay.
What?
Let me.
What?
check.
Nexer, your foundry is worrying me, sir.
No, I don't know. I can't get it. They don't sell
Token
alcohol.
selected?
like it just when I open the shop, it says
Do
you
you want
don't have a
this?
selected default character and won't be able to automatically purchase items.
Default character.
Here,
That sounds
Wait
like
a
Yeah.
second.
that sounds like a player setting.
Yeah, that does.
It says,
the hell?
please select a character here. I did that, and then Monsieur Marco, save configuration, and now I'll
Figure
try again.
ownership.
Ooh, I can't give him items either.
It says Nexer is owner.
It says
Of-
I'm not
of
allowed to
Marco.
give items
Well,
to
am
this
I not the
character.
owner of Marco?
You are.
Apparently
I just
not.
confirmed it. What the hell? Are you logged in as the right person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry everyone. Technical difficulties. And yeah, if you're drinking, make sure you use it out of your inventory so you're not just needlessly
I was just
carrying
trying
around.
to. I was trying to give it to Marco, and I can't.
It did say I would need to do a save, but I didn't do a save.
I would say Ithri, you are exempt from the first 3 saves per day.
Sounds
used to
very
it.
dwarven.
I don't know what's wrong. Like it literally says you are the owner of this character. Let me delete your token and re-add it and see if that does anything.
Where did Marco go?
He's
God.
now
I
a
can't
camel.
see anything.
Okay.
This
I
alcohol's
can't
hit me
move
harder
items
than I
to him
thought.
still.
Did that change anything? Can you shop?
Let's see. Find alcohol. No, I don't think so. But now it doesn't give me an error message anymore. Do I have to?
If you click
Oh,
purchase, it
purchase.
should...
Okay, let's see. That button wasn't there before.
Oh, that sounds like something's improved.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that
That's
worked.
weird. Okay, so you can purchase now.
Maybe the update just did some weird.
Yeah. And as for giving, I think we figured out last time you have to add it to the stash.
Oh,
and then
and
you
do
can
it
take
that
from the
way.
stash. Yep.
Okay.
Because I had to deactivate the mod that let you just give things to people
Well,
because it was interfering. with-
Cora's gonna take Marco's drink if he's done with it, and drink that fruity
Yeah. I
thing.
ordered something harder now.
Oh. Okay. And yeah, if you use it, you'll have to make the fortitude save. So Midori, yeah, you're doing
Oh.
fine. You just drink
I,
it.
I didn't have
cheap.
to make one suit.
Maybe
Ooh,
comforting.
this is really tasty and fruity. I don't need to make a save, do I?
Yes,
Use
but I
the
think-
item and it will tell you.
I think you have to do
I
the
can't.
save.
He has it.
I think you have to do the save before you click use. Otherwise, it just disappears.
It's Marco's drink, so I don't even know
yeah.
what it was.
It's fine. It's fine this time. 'Cause we'll say he had already drank enough of it that
It sucked out
Okay.
all the alcohol.
He sucked the
Yeah.
alcohol out.
So while you
Just tastes
guys
like
are
fruit juice.
ordering drinks and kicking back a little, Key. He pours
You okay?
he pours 2 more shots, this time of like a thin red liquid.
What do we have here then?
Ever drink demon juice?
Not
Sounds
even
foul.
heard of it.
Better than it sounds, I promise.
Not a huge fan of demons myself, but if you say it's good,
He'll down it real quick.
chuck it straight back.
Real good. Nothing to do with the abyss, neither, I promise you.
Okay, that's suspicious.
Do I roll anything for that, or
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Fortitude save.
more 42?
This one felt a little harder. You're fine. You're fine.
Kinda like rub my lips a little bit. I'm like,
Got that baby all the way out east in Andalon. Spent a couple of years there. Running a few goods back and forth. You know how it is. Wasn't always an innkeep.
How would you describe your job back then?
Exciting. Real exciting. Lot of adventure out there. Quite
There's
a
a
lot.
lot of adventure here.
That there is. Though I'm a little old to be playing that game. That's why I thought, if I'm going to settle down somewhere, why not settle down somewhere I can be part of the action adjacent?
Action adjacent.
I can respect that for a nice retirement plan.
Seen a few of your folk come through here before. I'll start pouring more.
Yeah, you spoke of there was a red one.
No, I meant adventurers with a bloodthirst. Revenge? We'll slide the drink to you. It's clear.
Judgment.
Judgment. From you? Don't look like a judge I've ever seen.
I judge on the behalf of those who can't come down here to do it themselves.
Well, I've seen a few of them folk too. Funny thing is, often the folks they're out defending, spreading the word of law to, or civilizing, them folks didn't really want civilizing laws. They just wanted to be left alone.
I wouldn't worry about that. I'm not here to defend anyone. Not in that sense, anyway.
Just to enforce judgment, right?
Just on a couple of certain individuals, not the masses.
He'll pass you another drink. Again, clear. Make a fortitude save, please.
Oh, it's getting spicy.
Bro, you better start asking questions while you can still talk.
Oh, well, what'd this red feller do to you? It's got you so up in arms.
It took a lot from me.
Oh, well, taking things. That's certainly not all above board, but in my experience, if you get a little too narrow-sighted, focus on just the one goal, I'll pass you another drink. Sometimes you'll find you lose sight of the things that you really ought to keep your eye on. He'll also pass you your coin purse. Which is weird considering at no point were you ever closer than like an extended arm's reach to him.
The fuck?
So
He
you're a
never
guy
even was
who,
on your side of the bar.
So you know how to get things without people's attention.
Oh, I didn't say without getting attention.
I didn't need you to say it.
I find I enjoy the attention sometimes. Make a fortitude save if you're still drinking.
Absolutely.
The DC is climbing, just so you are aware.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, you're definitely feeling something. You're feeling very warm.
This is one of those therapy bartenders.
You've been asking a lot of questions, though. I think it's.
I'm a barkeep. I ask questions. It gets people talking.
How about some answers? You like a couple of answers?
Well, you've given me plenty already, but sure, go on ahead.
The guild. How do I get in?
The guild? Which guild?
Sand Voyagers. They got the base over there.
Oh, them.
I want to have a word with some of them.
Why is that?
They've got information I'd like to know. Nothing malicious, I assure you.
Is that right? As I stall looking for the details of Happy and what he knows.
He knows everything, doesn't he?
Generally. Shit, where is it? Oh, shit, I put it in the main... Why did I organize? Someone, next time I try to organize shit, slap me.
I'll do it!
You will. Not you.
Oh.
Not you. Someone who won't actually do it. Here we go.
Roll a reflex saving throw. I volunteer Ash to do it for me.
Okay, got it. So why don't you knock on the door and talk to them proper?
Members only, isn't it?
Sure is. They take appointments, though. Or they used to.
How do I get an appointment?
Back when... why did I just close that? Back when the old guildmaster was around. Well, he's been gone. No one's seen him in a few days. A few weeks, even. Have another drink. This one is a double shot. And the bottom is blue. The top is yellow.
Got that blue cargo stuff. in it.
What do you call this when it's a hug?
I call that one an Andalonian sunset. Oh, I forgot. And he'll grab a cherry and just drop it in. And the weird thing is, the cherry is very slowly sinking, like a sun setting.
Nope. I'll down that one as well.
Make a fortitude save. This is a big one.
Nice.
I think I might want to hero point that.
Do you?
I do.
Where is
Okay.
your sense of fun and adventure?
Party pooper.
Within the hero points.
Well, it doesn't make it better yet. We have to see.
There we go. Slightly better.
Thank you for playing. You're starting to like forget things very rapidly and not entirely be cognizant. You're also finding yourself very pliable. And
Are
like
we
as he's
aware of
talking
this?
to you.
Do you see Key? He's like
if you're
doing
watching
this.
him,
He's doing this.
you they're talking quietly, but if you're listening real close, you can probably make out most of it. Happy says, well, if you're looking to get into the Sand Voyagers compound, I can't say I can help you. As Key is hearing it.
At this
It's
point,
not strictly legal, and the Sheik's done all right by me and my family. I wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize what we have here. Not that you remember where that sentence even began.
at this
You
point,
all
how,
right, friend?
how subtly could I cast a spell?
I'm not
If you
sure
even
you can
cast a spell?
concentrate on spell casting right now.
Surely he can make a check.
Yeah, he makes a check and then it's a fireball.
He did. It was a 29, and it didn't work out so well.
Well, you're fucked.
Tell you what, I'm gonna put you up at the rest house for the night. You sleep this off, buddy, and we'll talk in the morning, okay? Rose, would you walk him over to them? And everything for you is just kind
As a
of.
Wait, so are we
walks off.
just watching Rose escort this guy out?
After
of
a
the-
moment, Rose is gonna take Key by the elbow and start to walk him out, unless one of you guys wants to step up.
Is it like
Key
7
is like
PM?
staggering. It yeah.
Do we want to rescue him or?
I feel like
Yeah,
we
I'll.
should follow,
I can go
not
get him.
rescue.
Oh, should I not?
Let's.
I would like to know where she takes him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We can follow.
I don't think they'll just let us follow them into wherever they're taking him.
I mean, unless it's behind the bar.
Probably just taking him to a room because he's gonna. Looks like he's gonna keel over.
Can't we just get
He's
him
walking
back
him
to
toward
our
the door.
tents? We
Right.
have a place to stay.
Hey, hello, Rose,
Hmm?
wasn't it?
It's the little guy.
That's
Hi.
He's ours.
He's with
Oh.
us.
He's our responsibility.
Well, come over here and take him. I can't even hold him up anymore.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll,
And
I'll
gives a
waddle
withering
over
look at
and-
her uncle, who just innocently is wiping a mug, avoiding her eye contact. And
I'll
weirdly,
waddle over and
is looking utterly unfazed whatsoever by the alcohol.
Ithri's probably seen this in a lot of dwarven bars.
Probably.
Dwarven pubs where it's just like, oh, you got drank under a table by a bartender. Surprise.
Key, did he do something to you?
We had three. One was at sunrise. There was fruit. Marco.
It wasn't free. He has a tab. I assume someone will take care of that.
much is it?
Uh,
Feel free to just take it out of my own coin purse. Like, don't.
How much is it?
I saw Ogan and in Becky's wallet. I assume he took out what he was owed.
Oh. Again? Yeah, probably. I'm so sorry. He promised he was going to stop doing that, at least while I'm home. All right, well, someone carry him and I'll show you the way. I got his room key.
I'll carry him.
Or room key. No, that's not
Wait.
a thing.
I was
Yes, it
still
is.
taking him
Just
to the
kidding.
rest
no,
house.
yeah, we're taking him back to the. We're taking him back to the tent.
Oh,
We-
you're
we
gonna
have
take
our
him to
own-
a tent?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're okay.
We don't need a room, thank you.
Wait, you have a tent? I thought you were visitors.
We are.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Ooh.
And I
Big
don't
wigs,
think
huh?
I can drink enough to tell you that. By
Fair
the looks
enough.
of things.
I don't think I could either.
No.
I don't have my uncle's liver or his
Right.
safety potions.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Safety
Key,
potion.
wait, Key, did
have
you
a-
get any information, Key?
Did I
Yes.
tell you about the time the stars told me to kill a man?
No.
You sure you got him?
Yeah, I think like Ithri's thrown him over his shoulder, but Key's so big that he's like
Dragging
Dragging
him on
his
the
lap
still
ground.
on the
butler
floor.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I got him. It's
Medora
fine.
legitimately nearly spits half her drink at that point. Just like,
All right. Well, let me know if you need anything else. I can't give you drinks to go. She put a stop to that. But,
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well, have a nice evening. It was nice meeting you all.
Thanks.
Hope to see
Wait,
you
are we
again.
leaving?
Says holding eye contact with Marco.
I mean, I'm not
What's the
going
guy
shopping.
gotta do to end up at the rest house, eh?
Medora is
that.
signaling Junko to wait because she wants to find out where they were going to take Key.
Junko's kind of looking like, what do you want me to do?
I mean, just wait, let the
She's
others go.
going.
Yeah, Ithri will just already start trudging to the door.
We'll catch up.
Moving.
Hey.
So is it just? Oh, okay. I was like, is it just me and? me
No,
and
sorry,
Key?
I forgot
Come
that
on,
we
buddy.
were in an actual
No,
room.
if Marco wants to stay behind,
No,
Ithri's fine
Marco
with it.
will just, like, oh, I'm sure I'll stop by again.
So Key, Ithri, and Marco are leaving.
Yeah.
Cora, Medora, and Junko are staying.
Cora's
Very,
gonna.
very briefly.
Oh,
It
okay.
depends. I might not be brief.
Medora was like, go, leave. Rose, was it?
Oh, sorry. Did you need something else?
Oh, yeah. Medora's gonna lower her voice. You said about a room, just if we needed one, where do we go?
Oh, the Wayfarer's house. It's just down the way. Last door on your right going out. Or if you're coming in from outside from the Oasis, it's the first door on your left.
There was a mess hall, like,
Yep, that's the one.
how many rooms?
Uh,
Cheap, expensive?
we have 4 guest rooms. They're sort of communal.
Okay. Yeah. We're used to that.
Cheap if you need something, but do you need something? I thought you had a tent.
Yes, but in case we needed somewhere else in a, desert
Ooh,
storm
sounds
if
like
we were stuck here,
something's going on. She looks
Well-
to make sure Uncle's not around.
wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Well, you see the 2 ladies at the table?
Oh God.
One of them
Yeah.
One of them is well, she's someone to me, and the other one thinks that she's more than someone to me and is trying to make her extra someone to me, if that makes sense.
Oh. Oh.
The younger one thinks she's subtle.
Oh. Wow. I would not have guessed.
What, the subtlety or the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I was just finding out where people would stay if they stayed. Does your uncle
Well,
send
yeah,
people
yeah,
there
probably the
often?
guest houses. But Those are usually just for like traders and passing travelers.
Are they busy? People come and go a lot?
Yeah, this is the Sand Voyagers compound. This place is the busiest part of the oasis. Except for, I guess, the guard tents, but that's because the Sheik's personal army is there. You know, takes a lot of activity and all that.
And the
Yeah,
guild
I mean,
hall?
this is the center of the Sand Voyagers Guild across the desert.
Do
Everyone.
many people come and go from the guild?
She kind of bites her lip for a second. I mean, not normally.
Oh, okay. I just heard that maybe more lately there were more traders or something.
Make a diplomacy check.
Public?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, good roll. She bites her lip again, and you can see she seems like there's something she's thinking, wants to say. Yeah, well. Again, Uncle's not out here. Everyone's busy. So I don't like to gossip, she says in a tone that makes you think she absolutely loves to
I
gossip.
love to fucking gossip.
But I think I saw one of the Sheik's sons go into the Sand Voyagers Guild. But, like, not the front door.
He likes the
Oh, how
back
scandalous.
door.
There's not supposed to be, like, any back doors here. I mean, we've got one. There's not supposed to be any back doors in any of these buildings. But he went in, like, behind the old temple.
Okay.
And then
I
didn't
mean,
come out.
I suppose
At least not
someone
while
of
I was
his
watching.
status maybe might need to be careful.
I mean, yeah, sort of, but like they have, I mean, I was just saying they have their own army. You know, they've got a whole oasis full of people who worship the ground they walk on. And like the Sand Voyagers Guild and the Sheik, they're like a team. They're what hold this whole place together. The money and the safety. Like, you'd think they'd go in through the front door, right? But also, they're not members. And now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen the Sheik or anyone affiliated with him actually go into the Sand Voyagers Guild Hall. It's not normal. Like, they would go to the Sheik's tent for business.
Is
Well,
this
let
a
me
private
tell you.
conversation, or can me and Junko hear this?
They're
It's
kind of
very
off to
low.
the side and quietly
Okay, so I can
gossiping
hear it.
together.
Medora is super aware that there are 3 other people around that probably would not approve of this conversation. But if you're listening, you're listening. She's not hiding it from you.
Junko, what are they saying? I can't hear them.
And like, you know, while I'm talking about it, there's been these really weird noises at night. I keep hearing them like, they're like just north of here somewhere. Only really late at night.
How do you sleep? You
Hmm?
must be brave.
No, I'm not. Are you kidding? I don't sleep. Last night
You
I had to
don't
drug
sleep
myself
at
to
all?
get to sleep. One of Uncle's exotic brews.
What's it called? In case I need some.
You know, I don't
Kinda
actually
like
know.
for
He just
myself.
calls it a sleepy tonic.
Sleepy
Oh,
time.
okay.
What he gave Kyrie.
Give yourself
Yup.
credit.
Get out of here,
Anyone
you
who
fucking.
can- Anyone who can serve in a tavern like this and, you know,
I mean, what
Keep
else am I gonna
control.
do? I mean, I'm kind of here. I'm committed. As soon as I came out here, I kind of had to stick around. I can't exactly just, you know, hike back home.
don't worry. I'm a long way from home too.
Yeah, I could see that. You don't really seem like, she kind of nods at the whole of you.
I mean, It's not my original look, but
You taken by the slavers?
not the ones you think. But yes.
Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Like, I mean,
No.
of course you're not okay, but like, do you need help?
Not from these ones. These two are trustworthy if you ever need help yourself. And she just...
Oh, I've got Uncle. I would say that back to you. If you ever need help, you'll never find someone more trustworthy and dependable than my uncle. He might not seem it, but he's a pillar of the community.
Well, if we're here a while, and we have what we came with, but if I need to earn some coin, do you ever take performers?
I'm not really supposed to make decisions like that. I just wait tables. I've seen Uncle hire. Well, there's the minstrel over at the at the Wayfarer's house. What's his name? Roland, something like that. Pretentious. He's kind of annoying.
Most minstrels tend to be. I should know.
Yeah, but like, you know,
I've been through a few changes, but I sure used to play music.
he's not from around here, and he's kind of like, he's got these ideas about people, like he thinks he's better than some people, and like he's really rude.
Well, maybe I'll pay him a visit.
I wouldn't. He'll just annoy you too, and probably. I don't know.
Don't worry.
I wouldn't. Anyway,
I've got
he comes
5
around
annoying
and
friends on my
performs
side.
sometimes.
Okay. Well, thank you. And I'll be back.
Hey, I'm Rose. I didn't get your name.
Medora.
Medora. Cool. First friend.
You're welcome. You too.
And by this point, the door has opened and Happy has come back out. Rose, what are you doing? I see 6 different empty glasses. Get these people some drinks. Coming, Uncle.
Hey, Cora.
What?
I think we should come back and check in on her before we go.
Sure. I'll meet up with you. I'm gonna do something.
Uh-oh.
If all hell breaks loose, run.
Okay.
Medora will go probably with Junko to the door, but not leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna
yeah,
go right up to the bar to
Junko
Happy.
will too. Oops.
Sorry. No.
He smiles at you. What can I do for you, young lady?
I need some information.
Oh, another one. Didn't I see you were with Key? I think he said his name was.
Yeah. Except, I'm not gonna drink.
Oh, no, I don't think you should. I'll tell you what I told him.
No, I don't want the same information.
I don't.
So don't
sell
tell me the same
information.
thing.
He does this amazing shock tale, right?
Okay. So can I ask the question?
You can ask, but I'm probably just going to tell you what I told him.
Oh,
I don't give out information as a business. I give out drinks.
she leans in close. Why are the Sand Voyagers leaving at night?
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that. It's sure not normal. But
You don't know anything about that as a person who runs this business?
I didn't say that. I said I wasn't going to talk about it.
Why not?
I mind my own business.
Do you respect the Sheik?
Sure do, but I don't know you.
Sheik secret police.
I'm part of the Sheik's secret police.
You seem like a nice young woman. And you got a good head on your shoulders. But that's superficial. How
How
do I
dare
know
you.
you're not a colorful, shape-shifting assassin who's a real good actor?
We could shake on it.
Unfortunately, things like that aren't always good enough.
Well, how would I prove it
I
to you
mean,
then?
no offense to you at all, young lady. I just don't know you. Now, if you want to sit, I can make you a cup of tea. Maybe we can talk a little, get to know each other. But I ain't doing that to give you information or for you to solve your newest adventure or whatever. I know it's very important to you, and I know everyone expects the bartender to tell them the secret gossip of the land. That's not this place. I'm here to listen. Maybe give a little advice from time to time. Get to know you. Take care of you young people. Take it from me. If it's really important, you'll find it. You'll find it. And as for the Sand Voyagers Guild, I'd stay away from them. It's dangerous.
I know that much.
I said I'd give you a little advice, so here it is. People with as much power and prestige as the Sand Voyagers Guild can afford to do things their way. And as long as they keep the money flowing, anyone else is going to turn a blind eye because they have to. No one wants their house of cards to come down. So if you're the one who shakes things up, you'll find that you might make a lot more enemies than just the Sand Voyagers Guild. Gotta
Would
be
you?
careful with stuff like that.
Would you be one of those enemies?
Oh, I try not to be anyone's enemy. Not anymore. Of course, I imagine those looking to hurt the Sheik probably see me as an enemy.
Well, then you and I are not enemies.
Of course not. I just gave you advice, didn't I? Of course we're not enemies.
They could give advice to your enemy.
Yeah,
Don't
but
try
I
it.
wouldn't. They'll just use it and kick my ass.
Well, did they pay for their drinks?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
He
have it.
deduct 20 gold.
20. Jesus. Okay.
That was some expensive, not information.
Well, thank you, and have a good night. Okay, bye.
You too, young lady.
I want to leave.
Okay. You can feel
Meet
him
up with-
watching you go, though.
Join up with Junko and Medora.
Did he tell you anything?
He gave me some advice.
Oh.
But he seems
Ah.
like he's on the Sheik's side in all of this. But I think he's probably worried for his own, himself and his own, if the Sand Voyagers do something. Kind of seems like they have a lot of power here, and something about a house of cards crumbling. Let's meet up with the
Yeah.
others. They're right over there. They didn't make it very far yet.
What did you guys... well, okay. I'm
I didn't want
assuming-
to be plodding on the map while this was going on.
That's fine.
A3 would have been plodding back to.
You guys are leaving?
then,
Yeah,
unless
we will.
Marco has any reason to interrupt.
No.
Then let's move back to the Oasis, where you are in the Sand Voyagers compound. Making your way. How do you want to approach this? How do you want to move north?
Hey, Marco, do
Oui.
you think it's against custom to go for a dip in the Oasis?
The only oasis that everybody is.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Also, with the drunk lizard, no.
I mean,
Gotta take him home first.
I more meant just the drunk lizard, but yeah, sure. Okay, let's go home.
I'm
I don't
sure
wanna get
there's
in trouble.
water in the.
Going for a
Actually,
swim.
dumping water on his face is gonna be against customs here, anyways, because water is really precious in the desert. But we can figure something out.
Guys, I
Can
can
I-
just
wait,
make
um,
water.
Was that your intention? Did you want him to splash water in his face?
I just thought it'd be fun to throw him in, but we can just go back to the tent. That's fine.
A3, he could drown.
You're not with us yet.
I'm really fast.
Yeah, it's a 20-minute walk. By the time you guys are leaving, they're probably already back at the tent.
Aw, man.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys back to which tent did we say was yours?
The cool
we were
one.
right on the border, I think.
We were like
Um,
somewhere
I
I
here.
think-
think
this
I think
one?
it's yeah, like
Somewhere, yeah, somewhere
put you
west.
there.
No.
West of
This
the-
this
This
is
one.
the princess. We were somewhere down.
Oh,
this
yeah,
way.
no, you weren't
Southwest.
right. That's right.
It was
I
like
think
Am I not the
it was
princess?
somewhere here.
Wasn't it?
If I had to
here?
guess,
You're
I'm
our
gonna say it's
princess.
probably this one.
Is the camp map on here, or was there not a camp map? Because I think I wrote something on the map. Is it deleted? It might have deleted.
No, I do still have it. Hello?
It was.
There.
hello.
I didn't
I
want
think
to
I
switch.
squiggled on the map just to try and. Did I?
Oh look, there's a house symbol.
Yeah,
Is
look right
that
there.
us?
That's a standard nomad tent.
Oh, that was the princess tent. Was over there. That's the P for
Yep.
princess.
Oh.
Okay.
I think we had like one of.
Yeah, I
these
remember
ones.
it being like down in the south part somewhere.
Sure.
I remember
Yeah.
it being right in the middle, but you do.
So I think where I've put your party token, I think that's correct.
It'll
By the
do.
fire?
That's
The
just
whole
marking
border. The border is
perimeter.
fire.
The border is potential fire, not actual fire.
I think this is where you were.
I mean, I don't really care which tent, as long as it's our tent and it
Just
has my stuff in it.
just for clarification, the spot next to number 6 that looks like it's exploded, has it exploded?
What?
Wait,
That,
even this
down
number
here,
6.
way down
Oh.
here.
Oh, yeah, you
That's
you
the
had
burned
passed
camp.
that. That was the burned camp. There were like charred remains
Oh
there.
yeah. Okay,
Works
sorry.
sand.
Yeah. Yep. So yes, it had exploded.
Quite. Okay. There's nothing peculiar as you guys make your way, assuming you follow the same trail you've been back and forth, the 20 minutes north for either group, back into the nomad camp, back to your tent where you can all regroup.
There's no noises.
We're back together then.
Well, I just tucked Key into bed with a water skin.
I am definitely making noises.
What kind
Okay,
of
so there are
noises?
some weird noises, but not directly north of the compound, no.
Cosmos is my.
Is anyone against a gag?
No, just give him a little bone to chew on.
What, like? Oh, to stop? I thought you meant like a joke. Sorry.
No.
I mean,
Here,
both,
Key.
really.
Like,
I'll put a bone in his mouth.
Ah,
Nom, nom.
Thank
There you go. I
Um,
think we should keep watch because of stuff going on with the twins. I think we should have watch. Obviously, Key can't be on watch, but I think maybe we should be keeping watch.
I mean, it's fairly early. I know that Key's in bed, but if there's other things we need to do this evening, or do we just want to get an early start?
I don't want to go do anything without Key. I mean, we need to go check out the Sand Voyagers.
Was the shopping
But-
any good? I did want to have a look for a few things, but
Here. Let
Hey,
me-
shops would be closed by now, though.
yeah. We do that in the morning, I guess.
We could get up really early.
Anything else you guys want to do for the evening then?
I had the book identified, right?
We identified everything, didn't we?
Yeah. Can
I
I?
thought
The,
so.
the
Start
shopkeep,
the
yeah,
book
you paid for the
and-
shopkeeper to do it.
Can I?
It was
get
just
the
the start
book
from the book,
back
wasn't it?
from whoever had it.
Put it in the
Medora
stash.
obviously has it in
Oh,
her
I
pocket.
put it in my sleeve, and you told me not to read it.
Did I maybe borrow that back? We can have a reading session if you want to read the book I gave you, and
Oh, the scholarly journal. Yeah, I'll reach in my sleeve and feel around for the. What was it made of? Human skin?
Yes.
Yeah,
like
for the
evil face on the cover.
Yeah, I'll search around for the. Here you go.
thanks. Bit of a light reading before bed.
Well, who wants to do watches? How do we want to do that?
I'll go first. I don't mind.
I'm happy
Okay,
to do
you could
whatever.
have it with Junko.
Sure.
Okay.
Who wants the second watch?
I'm happy to do
So-
second.
Let me just cut in. You don't have to. You can decide that in the moment. So instead of like first deciding who's going to do it, then going through it, let's just go through it, and I'll say who's doing second watch, who's and so on. Okay, is that
This
fair
is my way of deciding that.
for quickening?
buddy.
I know. I'm saying instead of doing that as two separate things, let's do it as one interaction.
I'll take third watch.
No, you're
Uh,
asleep. Shut up.
Where are my shoes?
You
Yeah,
don't
I would
have any
say
shoes.
once Key passes out, Key's probably not getting up.
Yeah, we're
for
just
that.
letting Key rest.
Okay, so for
Ash,
first
can
watch,
you put the book back in the thing? so
Oh,
I can
yeah.
Have a nosy at it.
Is it
Yeah,
actually
thanks.
in my inventory?
I think.
Oh, yeah.
you have it.
Instructions for lasting agony. Yep.
It's a lovely bedtime.
What a lovely
story.
book title.
just don't think about it too hard.
And the party treasure?
In the
Yes.
stash on the party
Uh,
sheet.
The party. If you just drag it onto the angry
Party,
person
okay.
with the massive eyebrows. I think it's tiara, but huge eyebrows instead.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did it? God. Did it?
What? The fuck are you? No, not that.
This?
The actual party sheet.
I'm trying so hard.
I got it. I got it.
Okay,
That.
see? She got it. It's fine. Quiet, you. Got it? Okay.
Also, there's still 3 maces and a hand crossbow in there.
Oh, could we have, like, maybe sold that while we were shopping?
The hand
Uh,
crossbow was mine. I put that on like the camera
I
or
don't-
something.
I'll
'cause
sell your
I don't
shit.
see
Okay.
Marco using it, and I needed space in my.
Also, a note with runestones, you can move the +1 and the striking properties off the maces onto other weapons.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Cool.
well,
Yeah,
never
I
mind
can.
then. Let's figure that out later.
Mm.
We'll just leave them in there.
The Sheik's medallion is also in the stash.
Well, it's
I believe Junko.
Junko
is
has
holding
it,
on to
though.
that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, so first watch. Obviously, Ava isn't here. In case nobody had noticed. Is there anything you wanted to do during that watch, Medora, or are you going to be
I actually
reading?
wanted to have a look at whether I could, because I think you have to invest in the book. It has like
do you?
a, is it no, not invest.
A tune?
It just says equip, isn't it? No. Okay.
Yeah,
so
no, you
Medora
don't have to
wants
invest
have
it.
Medora wants to have a look through the book and like, obviously now it's identified, see if she can work out how to use it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's identified, so it's very clear how to use it now.
Okay.
Though every
How
time
do
you
you-
open it, it does give off a chill,
I'm sure that's
and you
fine.
can hear like whispers just at the edge of your vision, or just at the edge of audibility, and what have you.
I whisper back and make conversation with it because I've whispered to the void long enough, and that seems polite.
But yeah, you see the effect on there, right? So you can now use that once per day.
It says.
So to
prepared
clarify,
from the grimoire.
you have to have. Oh no. You have to prepare spells from the book.
How do I know what spells the book has?
Well, you don't prepare spells. I don't think there's a prepared caster in the party.
Okay, so because this reads
a
as though
spell
you
book.
prepare the spell from the book.
Right. So if there's a
Rather
necromancy
than-
spell in this spell book, the caster who prepares it once per day can use an action before casting a spell
Gotcha.
to augment their spell to warp and twist it into something causing intense pain on top of whatever else it does.
Got you.
So a cleric could use this. A wizard could use this. I think a druid could use this.
Medora was reading it as prepared from the book rather than prepared a spell that is also in the book.
I mean, technically both. It's sort of, but yeah, it's a grimoire, which means it's a spell book.
Okay. Yeah.
So actually, yeah, then I think that would mean it has to be a wizard. Or someone who has access to a spell book.
Okay. Medora is working out how that works.
You take levels in Wizards.
Yeah, you could do it. Next even numbered level, you can
She good?
take wizard dedication.
I feel like taking harmful necromancy spells.
I was gonna say all for this evil shit.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like you could do some fun things with those.
I have fun things already, like aiding with haggling by death.
Fair enough.
Maybe Ithri will take a level in Wizard.
I want that so bad.
That would be awesome.
Go with
I would-
Wellspring Mage so you can go back to the wild magic table.
Please.
Ithri doesn't know that exists, so if he finds out...
That'd be one way to find out. Technically, you know wild magic is out there. It would just be like if Ithri's like, I missed that. I wonder if I can learn to control it myself. That could justify you taking Wizard Dedication, Wellspring Mage. Sorry, I digress.
It's cold at night, right? Still.
Oh, yes.
Not so much in the tent.
I feel like
you
Junko
gotta
and
be
Medora would
outside,
probably
don't you?
just sit at the edge of the tent and have tea. That's our
I
rest.
think Junko will gently correct how you make your tea, but
Oh,
will
no, I don't make
quietly
tea.
sit with you.
I do not make the
No,
tea.
Junko makes the tea.
Oh, I
Junko
see.
Makes the tea.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say,
Medora does
honestly, if there's a
not make
Corvanian in the
tea.
party, shame on anyone else who tries to make tea.
I feel
that's like
like
their entire
Medora's just sat
culture.
there reading a really scary book, and Junko's making tea, and it's just the two of us on this. It's like we've gone for a cozy picnic.
Yeah. And Junko makes no acknowledgement whatsoever of the book. She doesn't seem perturbed by it. She doesn't seem concerned. She seems utterly accepting.
Yep.
And if you don't comment on it, she won't comment on it.
I think
Okay.
Medora probably every now and then is like, "Oh, cool. Interesting. Yeah." Like she thinks it's really
So
interesting.
that's how you fillet human flesh. Interesting.
It's
Interesting.
well, the funny thing is, the magic in it doesn't tell you how to mundanely flay flesh. It tells you how to weave your magic in such a way that it will flay flesh while like if you're trying to cast a spell that like the enfeeble spell, which just drains a little bit of strength. As an example, this book offers instruction on how instead of withering the muscle inside, it uses magic to essentially slice off a layer of muscle tissue so that the victim would feel all of that, like a scalpel just carving away at their muscle.
I think Medora's going through it, going, "Oh, that's like this spell that I do, but like
It's sort of like if you ever have you ever watched like a YouTube video that's talking about music theory where you're like, I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about, but this is all very neat. It's like
Yeah.
that.
Medora's looking at it because Aloha has a psychic pain. Then I think probably the only comment she makes to Junko is like, "Oh, this is a cross between your skills and my skills."
And the focus on this book seems to be the void. Drawing
definitely a
energy
cross
from the
between-
void and warping it.
Yeah, this is a cross between my skills and her skills. It's the perfect book for us to sit and drink tea with.
You know who would really enjoy this
Romantic.
book? I can think of one necromancer who would very much enjoy this book.
No,
Who's that?
I'm not giving it to them.
I was going to say Ithri.
Haha.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh shit.
We don't know anything
Um,
about anything.
I will say, Medora, your takeaway from all of this, there are things in this book that even you haven't thought of yet. Forms of torture, of inflicting pain that are disturbing and like the kind of thing that you probably are going to be like, nah, I'm good. Not that. Not
Yeah.
that. Anyway, second watch.
Anyway,
That
would be-
go and wake up.
A3.
Probably. Yeah, probably A3. At this
Hello.
point,
Oh, Key!
I kick Key on the way past just for fun.
Oh!
I
What
don't
do you
imagine
mean?
he even is cognizant of it.
That's
He gnaws on his
unnecessary.
bone
Stop
a
it.
little harder.
Bloody lizard again.
If Keith's snoring when I walk through, I'm just gonna like roll him over
Uh,
and then curl up and go to sleep.
Okay. Second watch.
Oh, Ithri, before I go to sleep, just get people to listen out for noises. The bartender said there's some really strange noises north of the compound at night, but late at night. So might be on your watch, might be the next one.
I mean, how far north?
She didn't say just north of the compound. She said she has to drag herself to sleep. I think you'll know if you hear them.
Okay.
Each hex is 100 feet, if that
yeah,
helps.
yeah.
So
Okay.
about
No,
like
if you hear it.
33 meters.
I'll open
when
my
she said-
ears real wide.
Cora volunteered for third
Wait.
watch, by the way.
When she said compound, she meant where she is, right? So
Yeah.
like
Yep, that's
where
the
the
compound.
monolith is around that area, it's north of the compound.
Yeah, she didn't specify how far north. Could be further north than there.
Okay. Ithri, are you the only one on second watch? And then it's Cora and Marco?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You doing anything for your watch? Or just vibing?
I think you meant Ithri and his little friend.
Oh, yeah.
Ithri
Oh.
is
You know
just
how
you were
gonna
saying about
cuddle
familiars?
himself. Ithri will spend like 10 minutes watching the stars, trying to figure out why they're so interesting to people, and then when it gets far too cold, come back in.
When you are going back in, I spent a lot of time in the cold. So much that I forgot how to feel even before my father turned me.
Feel cold or feel anything?
They're not so different, actually.
I come from the north, they are.
Yes. Well, I suppose it is something. But when you spend enough time in the snow, surrounded by death so thick that it weighs down the very air you stand in and breathe, you start to lose something. Would you like to see?
No, I'm happy.
You are a strange, baffling man. You're happy. I control you. Do you understand that?
It's what you believe.
You feel a flash, and it's funny because you're feeling the emotions even. You feel a flash of rage for a moment and a hint of something else.
Ooh. A flash of rage,
Fear.
you say? Hmm.
Yeah.
That's something I haven't felt in a while.
You don't know me.
That's true.
You don't
Okay.
even know your... That's odd. That must have come from you. You think of them like your children.
How
Why?
very lacking
You are
of
my dad.
nuance. Mhm.
You would willingly give your life for them.
Strange feeling, isn't
Why? It is. If you are alive, you can always undo whatever mistakes have been wrought. Bring them back if you study long enough. Your
See-
death just ends in a lack of possibility.
it? See, here's the thing. Is I have less belief in myself, the ability to bring people back, than I do others.
So you would die because you don't believe in yourself?
No, I would die because I believe in others. If the time comes, just pay close attention to that feeling.
You sound like my father. He died for someone else. You know what he got? Forgotten.
I'm sorry.
That a night bird. And your watch more or less continues. It was actually a night bird. You don't hear any sounds though. Go ahead and make a blind perception roll for me.
Oh, okay. Does that come through?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't have dice noises.
You do notice one thing. About 10 after midnight. It sounds like there's some movement in the camp. Nothing like super loud or disturbing, just movement.
If it sounds like it gets close to our, like in visual range of the tent, I'd poke my head out. But otherwise, I'd just keep my ears peeled.
At one point, it does. When you poke your head out, you see just a lone individual. You know, they're robed and garbed, hard to make out. Very traditional of what you'd expect to see somebody wearing out here. Just walking past your tent. They're not one of the air lancers or Sheik's guards, but just going toward the northeast.
Okay.
And you can make out someone else a little further away, going the same direction.
Does it look like they're following the other person?
No, just two people from two different locations going in the same
Roughly
direction,
in-
basically.
okay. Fair. All right. Maybe I'll just put his head back in and think, oh, it's kicking out time.
And then the rest of your watch passes uneventfully. Third watch.
Hey,
That's Cora
Cora,
and Marco.
Marco, your turn. Wake up.
Okay, I'm awake.
Why do you need two people? to watch when you can do it alone?
Cora won't let you sleep. She wants to ask you questions. I'm going to bed. Night.
I won't ask any questions if you don't want me to, but I would like some company during the watch.
Do you want me to set up the pipe?
So what?
I'm already doing it.
It's not
Okay.
super cold out there, is it?
It's chilly,
But not too bad.
Yeah.
Let's go outside. If you're gonna set that up.
We have a fire outside or inside the tent?
inside. I believe.
Okay.
No, it was outside, right?
I thought so. That's why I was gonna be like, we go to the fire, right? Because
All right, hang on. Now.
What kind of tent is
one-
this?
Nope, there's a brazier inside.
how do you know?
I have a map.
Of the tent? Oh
Mhm.
my god! Wow.
Okay. Well, I'll.
Oh, still-
Cora's gonna go outside.
Yeah, outside
Okay.
sounds good.
And there are like little braziers every there's maybe one per hex. Just so like the guard or the air lancers have something that they can patrol and still see. But
I don't see
honestly, with
anybody.
the clear sky, it's a bright night out here.
I don't see nobody else. There's like nobody else walking around or anything.
Just the Sheik's guard patrols.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Just before I fall
what?
asleep. Sorry. Medora said something about listen for noises. I don't know why that's a specific instruction for today.
Noises?
Yeah.
Okay.
Night.
Good night.
Alright, that means we can't talk because we gotta be quiet to listen to the noises.
You're right. And Cora's gonna take a few steps away from Marco. Put her hands up and just start doing a couple steps, clearly of a dance that should have a partner but does not. But she's just silently practicing, not talking.
Wait, it's not Cora's birthday again, is it?
Do I know this
It's
dance?
birthday o'clock!
Make a society check, Nexer. Or performance. I would allow performance here.
Let me check.
This is a blind roll, though.
I don't think it's been a whole year yet, has it?
Your Cora's birthday is on the calendar. It's not this month.
Society's way better. Blind, yeah?
Yep.
Blind.
Yeah, you know it. It's a well-known, like ballroom dance style.
I'll get up and join her.
Like two.
I
Of you
hope
on
I
your
didn't
own,
roll
or,
a
like,
one.
with her?
Huh?
Like doing it on your own near her, or like
No,
with her?
I'll
Oh,
offer
okay.
up,
I was
like,
gonna say if just the
if
two
I-
of you are
if I-
awkwardly dancing by yourselves, that'd be.
We're doing a choreography. Because you could be quiet and dance. That's not.
Do
a
you
problem.
think Marco is well versed in this?
Marco is, well, I think so. Like, he would be trying to do all the fancy shit he can. Like, he would be copying everything that looks cultured.
Okay. Do me a favor, make a performance check. Not blind.
I'm not good at performance.
That's okay. It's just a basic DC,
Public,
not super
yeah?
high. Yeah. And Cora, you too.
Let me hero roll that. I'm not gonna natural one.
So
you
far,
did
we've
get a hero
had
point at
a
the
hero point
beginning
on
of
drinking,
the...
a hero point on dancing. Okay.
I'm a bit rusty.
No. It's a basic dance. Like she's not doing, the flamenco.
Hey,
It's-
Macarena!
See, I'd been better at the flamenco, I bet.
It's basic, and you know the dance,
Good.
and you're able to sort of easily move into her moves. Cora, I also want a performance check from you.
The weirdest watch ever.
Trust me, it's not the weirdest watch we've ever had.
It's not.
You said a public.
Mm-hmm. It's just,
My part. I don't have.
You
I
don't have to ask public. There are rules on what is a secret role or not.
Yeah, we
Okay,
just
well,
want
I
to make
don't know
sure
the
so we don't
fucking
screw it
rules.
up.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
but you could just know the rules.
I'm gonna hero point that.
No.
Or
We've
maybe
got
I
2
should.
hero points
You
on.
gotta be worse than Marco.
Are you gonna?
Yeah.
2 dances and a drink.
Yes.
As Marco said, he's out of practice. However, both of you succeeded. Neither of you critically succeeded. So
What is the
it
critical
comes to
success in a
about
dance?
the same. Though, just as a note, Cora was 1 away from a critical success.
Damn it.
In which case, you would have suddenly started like you
Like,
would have been the
"Dude."
one like lifting Marco. And,
That's not basic.
no, yeah, you guys dance a little bit. There's no music, though. It seems like somehow Cora has a rhythm she's dancing to. That is
Okay, well,
easy to follow
she's
to.
as they're dancing together, she's gonna break the rule and talk.
Go ahead. Now that you
Mr.
baited him.
Marco. Yeah, baited. Where did you learn to dance like this?
I watch people through a window and copied them.
You spied
did you
on
learn?
people through a window?
Oh, I spied on people through way worse things.
Like what?
Where did you learn to dance?
It was part of my training. I learned to do a lot of different things at the monastery. This was just one of those things.
What kind of monastery is that? I thought you learned how to punch people to death.
That was part of it too. It was, well, not to death. It was a monastery to Archael. It was
Do I know who that is?
Make a religion check. Or I will allow society in this case, given his unique position.
mhm.
Well, do I want to know who that is? Depending. I'll do society. See, I didn't ask this time.
You do know who this is. Archael, you're pretty sure, is the archangel server of the god king of Saragarda. He's like a
So-
angelic servant.
I was learning and preparing to go to I forgot the name already. Vigor Mount is not it.
Yes, it is.
It
Or
is?
Eminence.
No,
You were-
Eminence.
right.
It was
From
Eminence.
Vigor Mount to Eminence.
Yeah, it was in Vigor Mount, and I was to go to Eminence when I turned 18. And it's all about perfection of mind and body, and learning to dance is just one of those perfection of body things you learn. So is using your fists to subdue people, not kill them.
And what's the purpose of the training in the monastery? To just become perfect?
Yeah, pretty much, at least for me. I don't really know what they had in mind for me, to be honest. I was just supposed to be perfect in every way.
And then how did you end up with these brutes?
Well, that's
Fair enough.
before I turned 18, I ran away because I didn't want to go to Eminence. I wanted to see the world and explore. I didn't want to be trapped. So I ran away, and on my way, I kind of met all of these guys. Some of us were accused of murder together, so we had to become detectives and clear our name, and then we just kind of stayed together.
Sounds like it might not have been a bad choice then. Looks like you're adventuring. That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah. I don't regret it. Archael turned out to be not a good being, so I don't regret it, but I don't really know what my future holds anymore.
I can tell you.
You can?
More adventure. And he winks at you.
That sounds good. And she will stop as the song in her head has stopped playing.
You know, there's one final thing you always do after a dance.
Oh no, she's gonna punch me now.
Get ready! Oh!
That's the other part of
Now
it.
you'd be glad she didn't roll an at one.
I don't know the last thing you do after a dance.
Wow.
Oh,
Exactly.
I bow.
What?
Punch him.
Oh.
Just punch him.
Shout out to Ashlow for knowing that, by the way. Kudos.
I am an
you were
uncultured
gonna say
swine.
dip.
on
See,
to
top
be
of
Marco
that.
would know that, so he'd be.
I feel like
Yeah.
Marco is suave enough to dip, right?
You bow to your partner. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
historically correct. Okay. Your
You'll-
watch. Oh,
Wait,
I'm sorry.
one thing.
Mhm.
You'll stay, right? For the adventure, Mr. Marco?
If I don't find a better one, definitely.
I don't think there's gonna be a better one. Tune in to Route 66. It's gonna be great.
Do me a favor, you two. I want a blind perception roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, there was like a whole raid going on while we were dancing.
Yeah, there's like explosions behind us.
Yeah, and now you look around and like the whole place is in flames. Just
Oh, I didn't even
we
notice.
really did a bad job keeping watch.
I was busy.
Uh,
Okay, there's mine.
Both of you notice toward the end of your watch, around like 5:30, 5:45 a.m. A few people moving about just before the sun rises, like coming into the camp, going into this tent or that. From where you guys are keeping watch, you can spot about 4 different people going into different tents, just hooded, robed.
All from the same direction?
I mean, there's only one way in or out of the nomad camp, so
Oh, yeah,
that's
you're
not
right.
saying a lot, but
What kind of robes?
drab desert robes.
Any
Yeah.
blood on them?
wearing robes at night.
Very
It's not
plain, mundane.
necessary in the desert, is it? Why they're hooded.
It is. It's very normal. Like
At night, to be hooded. when
the
there's
hood
no
is a little
sunlight.
extra.
Yeah. It's a little extra if you ask me.
I get. You know what? Marco's proficient. Marco knows. Yeah, I'm going to give you this one because you got proficiency in the. Wearing the hoods like that might be normal for someone just wishing to remain anonymous, but right now there's no one to remain anonymous to. Everyone's asleep,
Hmm.
so it's very sus. These people, you've just got a gut feeling. Their garb speaks to you.
I'm gonna look at
your
Marco.
clothing lore sense is tingling.
I think we should wake up the others. Maybe something's going on.
That's weird. I think
Or
we
do you
could
want to
follow
go
their...
check it out?
I want to see if we could follow their tracks and see where they were. I'm not good at tracking.
Without telling the others that we're leaving the camp?
I didn't say that. You said that.
Is Cora good at like tracing
Technically
stuff?
true.
I didn't say it. You said it. I have good perception, not good survival.
Do I have good survival? I have 12.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
That's
good.
good.
Are you trained in survival or expert?
I am trained.
I can't imagine you're expert. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say you must be trained in order to track.
I was dumb. I misunderstood something. I took cartography law because I thought that was gonna be being good
That-
at this.
It can be. So if you're actually like looking at the map fragments, I will give you benefits for having that. Just remind me that you have that.
Okay, but I never looked at the map. Frank Spucker was like,
It's on
whatever.
the landing page, you fool.
Okay, I
Oh.
have scribing lore, which has been useless, so you know.
You haven't tried to use it. I can think of
Can
multiple
I use
times
scribing lore right now?
you can use scribing lore to assist you on the language translation. Not
Remember,
that you need
Ash,
to
I've been
anymore.
trying to use Lore of the Rift for a long time.
I know.
That's perfect for dealing with demons, of which you have met 0.
So can you
I
track
don't
them?
need
Can
to.
we just?
You go wake up the others. I'll try if I can follow the tracks.
No, you shouldn't be by yourself.
That's why you wake up the others and follow me.
No, I think I should go with you. What if something happens to you?
Then who's gonna come rescue us if we get
I'll be with you. You will be safe
How
together.
quiet is this argument?
I don't know. It's as loud as
I
I'm
was
being right
whispering.
now. I'm loudly whispering.
I'm whisper yelling. You
We're
know
in a
that.
tent, right? So
Yeah, well, we are not in the tent though.
We're out just outside the tent.
The walls are not thick.
It is
Yeah.
very quiet. However,
Whispering loudly.
I'm going to
Just
base this
the door's
on
tent.
prior history and things this character has done in the past. I'm going to give Junko a perception roll. Because how often
enough.
has she been like, Junko's awake, listening?
Yeah, that's true.
Where do you roll perception? I've never actually done it on
On
On the left
the
side of the
left- under
screen.
the
Under your
AC.
AC and shield.
I found it. I found it.
What a noob.
remember, it's
New-
private GM
Yeah.
Mhm.
Get a roll to yourself.
or public, so that we know you.
You get a blindly
We-
roll to us, and we tell you what happened.
Yeah,
None
we'll
of
tell
you
you.
in the
She's-
tent hear this, are awakened by it,
Okay,
including
let's just
Junko.
before the wind picks up, let's just go follow them, and I'll go with you, and then we'll come right back. We've
Fine.
gone like a minute. 2 times.
There's a sudden light desert breeze.
No, the tracks.
Do I survival check this, or how do I?
If you're going to do it, yes, this would be a
Can
survival
I
check.
assist? Can I assist him?
So you make survival check first. The DC
Okay,
is
I
20.
wait.
For me?
Yep.
Can I penalize him?
Yep, if you critically fail.
I won't roll.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Marco, you're all good.
It's best if I don't.
So this is this blind? No, because this is not
No.
knowledge. Okay.
In this case, yeah.
Ah, pretty good.
Okay, so the first step is to find the
Oh, that was
tracks
really
as a
good.
starting point. You move toward one of the tents you saw one of these people go into. How stealthy are you guys going to be about this?
Oh,
Very
we're so
stealthy. We were whispering in front of the tent, and nobody heard us. That's how stealthy we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're whisper yelling and nobody can
So
hear
both
us.
of you wouldn't mind making stealth checks then?
Yeah,
right?
I love
Blind.
making stealth checks.
You
This
want
is
blind for this,
Yes,
right?
stealth checks are
Oh,
always
this
fun.
is blind again.
Goes back and forth.
Learn the... Holy fuck.
Are they good?
All right.
That
Fuck
sounds like
blind.
Because
You both
invisible.
rolled nat 20s.
Hell yeah! We're so sneaky,
Wow.
Marco. Can you
We're just
believe it?
communicating.
No
through, like,
wonder
sign
no one
language
could hear
from
you
tent to tent.
in the tent. Like, and Marco, you find the tracks. It's surprisingly difficult, but that makes sense, maybe, given how many people move about this camp. But it is very clear that these tracks come from the northeast, so they came in from outside the nomad camp. Are you guys going to follow? See where the tracks go?
Sneakily.
Yes.
Come on, Marco.
Yeah.
See where they go.
This takes you about there.
Right.
And you can see that the
okay.
tracks turn east and go like that, and then start to
Are you
follow.
pinging the map or something?
I'm moving your.
He's moving the party
token.
token.
Is he? I can see it at the entrance of the. Oh, okay. Oh.
Sorry, I was using waypoints.
Ah, okay.
You follow the tracks to about here, and I need another survival roll.
Coming right up. Yeah.
Still pretty
Let's
good.
Okay.
Is that good? Huh.
In this
Over
case,
20.
it is just barely enough. You can see that the tracks now move
Getting more
roughly
difficult to follow them.
south by southwest. They continue
Mm.
to about here. At which point, I need one more survival roll. Because you are entering sort of a palm tree woods.
Should I hero point that?
You tell me.
Did you get your one at the beginning of the game?
And I was full at the beginning of the game, so I wouldn't have gotten it, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was one redeemed.
For who?
For me?
For you,
Marco.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, it is for Marco.
Ooh, thank you. Then, okay, I'll do it.
Then nobody has to add one.
Oh.
Because if you're using it now.
Well, I already got
Oh,
it,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I'll take it.
Let's see if it's any. Oh,
Well,
was it a net one?
no. It'll tell you if it is.
It was just one
Oh.
No, you
worse.
just- yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
As you follow the tracks, you come to a large group of screening palm trees, within which a 25-foot tall by 7-foot square, so that's about like something like 8 meters by 3 meters, monolith towers up from the sand. But the tracks, as soon as they enter the woods, the palm trees area, get jumbled, and you sort of lose them.
This is where the monolith is, isn't it?
You reckon that was the?
I mean, you can
Fake
see the
Hassan's
monolith rising
bruise.
out of the treetops.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Remember the fake Hassan told us to meet him here at night. Maybe that was goons he had eaten in the brushes.
And as a
Maybe no.
reward for your natural 20s, as you're saying this, you hear someone coming, and kind of a shh, both of you
In the bushes.
get down low,
Shit.
maybe ducking behind some trees since you're right at the edge of the trees. And lo and behold, you see Hassan. Or maybe, I'll let you decide. I have a picture of who you see.
Oh no, it's gonna be.
He's wearing different garb, walking in different posture.
That is not Hassan.
But yeah, definitely not Hassan. But you see him also robed, not hooded though, as he's walking out of the trees from roughly the direction of the monolith. He sort of pauses at the edge of the trees, seems to be listening, and sort of looks out over the sands, like hackles raised. But he never fixes his gaze on you. And he just sort of takes his hood, pulls it up so it covers his face, and moves north, back toward the nomad camp.
He seemed sus of the area, but did he look like pissed at all or anything like that?
Very stoic.
Okay. That was not Hassan.
Do we follow that guy back to the camp now to see where he's putting up?
Oh, good idea. Let's do that. We have to go back to camp anyway. We might as well follow him.
Like
Okay.
in the desert, it's really difficult to not be.
We'll just go from tree to tree. It'll be
seen.
fine.
Yeah, there's only
Yeah,
like 2
there's-
trees that we're out in the desert.
There's definitely not going to be cover if you want to follow him all the way.
I
Be your
guess
best
can we wait
sandworm
until he's
impression.
out of sight or something, and then still follow the fresher tracks, or
Yeah, we'll follow
like
the
stay
fresher
behind
tracks.
a dune or something until he enters the camp to see where he's going in the camp.
Yeah.
Because like if he turns around, we're just fucking screwed.
Yeah, that's true. It's okay. We can just pretend we're a couple, and he won't be suspicious at all.
It's
Start
5 a.m.
dancing
in the
again.
morning.
dancing in the moonlight.
Okay. You
How
follow
long have they
after
been
as
gone?
you're at this point like 25 minutes.
You said it was near the end of the watch, so I don't know if
It
people
was
would wake
about
up.
5:30 a.m.
Oh. Does that mean the
The
others
sun
are
has
waking
not
up
quite risen yet.
without us?
They'll
there?
probably wake up more or less when the sun comes up. I would say even Junko, who's usually the first to rise, hasn't quite gotten it up yet. Well, actually, Junko might have. Junko alone might have.
She's
the
gonna be
others are-
pissed that there's no watch.
Probably worried, actually.
Would
Oh.
Junko wait? Would Junko wake?
Yes.
Marco's
Yeah.
absconded
So
with
the door-
Cora.
as they're making their way back, and remember,
Cora
because you're
actually
stealthy, that moves you at
abducted.
half speed.
I feel like Medora and Junko would be sat watching the entrance of the tent,
So Junko's actually going to wake everyone.
except Key.
Key, make a perception check. We'll just see if you are able to awaken at dawn. Unlikely, or not.
Perception or fortitude?
The
You're right.
fortitude's for
Let's-
if he throws up or not, right?
We'll go
Perception
fortitude.
is
We'll
if,
go
if I
fortitude.
wake up. Fortitude is if I wake up sober.
Oh, the chances of no hangover are nil. But
Cool.
Oof.
We'll go fortitude. Oh no.
so she
Uh-oh.
gives up on Key quickly, but
Yeah.
awakens Medora and Ifrit.
Why have I
for sure.
never had any boots? I want to put my feet in things.
Cora and Marco are gone.
Really?
Okay. Ithri's going to stumble out the front of the tent and check for tracks.
There's
At
a
this
hookah.
point-
There's a hookah sitting there, probably, right?
There is still a hookah. There's a strong
Actually-
smell of hookah.
Specifically, Ithri is looking for signs of combat.
Ooh, there's
There's no signs of
dancing
combat.
footprints.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tracks that are confusing, but there's like no cuts, no
Why are they spinning?
flatter event. Well, there's so much foot traffic through the nomad camp, it would be almost impossible to. But it's not clear. There, you don't see anything that would indicate combat.
Can I
Just
see?
a strong smell of hookah.
Can I see?
I will
any,
also note it is after dawn at this point. So
Can I see any steps that are like 10 foot apart? Because that's how I imagine Cora running. It's just
just bounding.
yeah.
Um,
Are there any footprints that indicate someone's going fast?
since you're being so specific, no, you don't see anything like that. Also, Cora's detective hat is missing from her, or her Sherlock Holmes hat is missing from her pack.
It's in use.
I wouldn't know that yet. I
Have to trust she'll come back. We give her till dawn.
It's past dawn.
After
It's
all.
fine.
Yeah, we give her till end of watch.
We'll give it till he wakes up.
Their
Okay.
watch end at
That
dawn.
could be a very long time.
Then I'm going to sit here and wait for the two of them to come back and explain where they've been.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Medora's just gonna stand arms folded inside the tent with the flat
Young
shut.
lady.
The first thing Cora sees is like,
put your Cora hat on. What would make you not run off?
here's the thing.
A shiny
Marco,
object?
her and Marco have chatted a lot. And he can be charming, I guess, so
So you're blaming Marco already?
would Cora smoke the pipe?
I don't think Cora would do that.
What, smoke the pipe or charm Marco?
Neither.
I think she's quite charming. But-
She'd had alcohol.
I mean, yeah, like 12 hours before. I don't think that's. I don't know.
We just...
Do humans suffer that long afterwards?
On that note, Cora and Marco moving very, very slowly.
I'm not used to moving so slow.
Marco, I'm going to need a survival check to hang on to the tracks, otherwise you will for sure lose them, given foot traffic. Also, by the time you get back to the nomad camp, people are up and about, so you'll look kind of weird.
I'm gonna make my own check as well. Separate. Just for fun.
I thought you were following him on this.
I am, but I'm kind of being like.
Either way.
You got
Oh.
lost following me.
No, it's this way. No, it's this
You
way.
guys emphatically can't find his tracks.
Ah,
There's
okay.
just too much
Crap.
going on, and even like by the time you get to like here, to be honest, Lancers would have already been clocking you.
Like, what the fuck are they doing?
And remember, they have an air force,
Right.
so
You can't start away
Um,
from that.
you make it to about here before one lands, or and approaches you.
Oh god.
What business do you have here? Who
I
are
take
you?
Marco's
have a-
hand out of
Why
reflex.
are you sneaking about?
We have a tent here. You
You're the
should know us.
sheik's
We're the only
guests.
ones look like this.
Why are you skulking about?
Because
Not
we
skulking.
Mischief, I suppose?
No mischief.
Or perhaps you thought you might lay a hand upon the sheik. Assassins!
No,
I'm not an
hands
assassin.
are to ourselves.
What? Is he gonna arrest
I'm
us?
gonna need
We
Wait.
were.
a
Um,
diplomacy check.
Marco, use
or-
your
or
swab
something.
Yeah, but I need Cora to tell a lie to him so I can use my swab ability.
Oh, I'm good at
This-
lying. Okay, I got this.
What are you
This
gonna
turns
try to
into
do?
a-
Yeah, I need to know. Like,
We were
what's your-
just. We wanted some privacy, so we went out for a walk together in the early morning light.
Okay, see, and now, where's my ability? It's called. We
Is this a
know the
new one?
manager.
We know the
No, no, it's
manager.
it's the we're
Pretty
we're
much
on the
how it
list.
works.
That's what it's called.
Oh.
And
we know
then,
the manager of the Oasis.
yeah. So because we actually do know the Sheik, we
Mm.
got permission and everything. We're allowed to be out here.
Attempt a society check to aid her.
What am I rolling?
Hold tight.
Diplomacy.
Okay. What's your proficiency in society?
Expert.
Okay. Cora, you receive +2 on the check and can roll twice and take the better result
Okay, what am I
of
rolling?
deception.
Not diplomacy?
No, you lied.
Well, okay.
Let's-
There's no way to roll twice on here. I just have.
You're
to...
just gonna roll 2 different rolls and we'll take the better one.
Okay, here's the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. You're
Hold on.
use-
Let me roll the other one. Okay, there you go. mister.
plus 3 as well. Nice.
So that's going to go from a failure. It gets bumped up 1 degree to a success, not a critical success.
We really just wanted to enjoy the lovely sights together.
These days are tense. There are assassins in the camp. Not to mention the disappearance of the princess. You would do well to return to your tent and do away with any further skulking. Morning or not. Go.
Okay.
Now!
Right away,
Oh,
sir.
Okay. Okay.
And you guys scuttle away. He takes to the air, but you can't help but notice there's a couple air lancers kind of keeping an
Like
eye
a-
on you from overhead.
A
for little
shadow on us the entire
Yeah.
time.
a few shadows, but
Cora's still holding Marco's hand and like dragging him along because she's going too fast.
oh no.
Marco is pretty fast.
You know
I
what's
guess
waiting,
not-
right?
Is
So
your speed
Medora,
45, young
Ifri,
man?
and Junko,
Where do I see that?
you discover Cora
My speed is 40.
dragging Marco
Oh,
by the
okay. So
hand
pretty good. Pretty good.
rapidly back toward the tent.
I imagine Ithri's got his back to that and he's going, look, I bet she's just gone to cook someone breakfast or something. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Bet you a gold that she's holding his hand.
Look,
Who?
Well, she's dragging him, so.
that Junko says as you guys
Not by much though.
attention is. And when Junko actually is just shaking her head in disappointment.
I feel like the tent is mostly closed, so they're gonna get to the tent, open it, and there's three of us just stood there.
We followed some suspicious crooks. Cora, tell them.
Suspicious cooks.
Crooks.
they were-
Crooks.
Oh, sorry,
there was
I had
these-
breakfast on the brain.
These hooded figure. Oh, Marco, don't forget to grab your hookah. It's outside. There were these like 4 guys, and they all came back at the same time. So we just wanted to follow them before they lost their tracks. And they went to the monolith, and it was crazy. And then the Hassan that wasn't Hassan, he came out. We tried to follow him, but we lost the tracks. And then this big guy came with his air lancer, and he was like, "You better not be causing troubles." And we're like, "No, we were just walking around."
What was in the pipe, Cora?
What pipe?
So firstly,
Apple flavor.
Apple flavor.
you
we
followed
saw you.
Hassan. You followed
What?
Hassan to the pillar.
Yeah, they were doing something crazy at the monolith. Yeah.
But you knew he was going to be there.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know he was gonna be there. I was more
he's-
looking at the four shadowy guys in the robes.
I'm okay. And then air lancers, and you
Oh, it's fine now.
told them you were on chic business.
Well, no, but he left us
What
alone.
did you tell them?
I told him that I was out for an early morning walk with Marco.
To do what?
Wait, you lied.
I made a.
I
To
mean,
do what, Cora? What did you tell them was your purpose, so that when they question us again,
I
It just hit
said-
me. Marco used "we're on the list" to
Mhm.
supply advice to help her lie. You know what his advice probably was? He probably stepped in saying, "We're friends of the Sheik. We were on Sheik business." He told the truth as a lie, and they, on principle, lied to get away with it.
I mean, he did say chic business too.
oh, okay. Sorry, very confusing.
We
But
were
everything's
just-
okay. Did you find out anything? What is the
Oh,
monolith?
We saw him. He didn't look like Hassan. I saw what he really looks like.
Did he look
So
a little
that's-
bit like Hassan, but not quite?
Yeah, I thought he was more handsome.
So, shocking news, everyone. The not Hassan who came to see us last night was
Well,
not Hassan.
his hair is more like whoosh, and then his beard is
I
more.
mean, it's
like...
good that you. Yeah, it's good that you.
It was the exact same face, for the record.
Good that you
Yeah.
can identify.
Had we confirmed yet that it wasn't the actual Hassan? We thought it was the actual Hassan. And then we just didn't believe him that he's the actual Hassan
He
because it was
looked-
shifty
he-
as fuck.
Yeah.
and
pretty
gave us
much.
3 weapons that were worse than the 3 weapons he'd given us an hour before.
Yeah. So this pretty much confirms it because we didn't know for 100% sure.
Unless
And we found
the
out
real
that there
Hassan
was.
pretending to be the fake Hassan last night. I'm lost already.
I thought it was interesting that there was a group of hooded crooks hiding in the near the monolith.
I thought it was some kind
They
of.
came home separate to the fake Hassan.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought
okay,
it
so
was
they
some
weren't like
weird
an honor guard.
ritual. No, not at all. They all went to separate tents just here.
Could have been a setup, we bring the princess and then they spring us.
And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get here late to wake you up. I wanted to be back here before you woke up, so you didn't know it happened.
I mean, that's not better, but sure.
Yeah, I wanted to wake you all up before we went. But
Don't throw me into the bus, Marco.
to be fair, Cora, I
And
just thought
why
you'd gone
didn't
on
you?
a date.
Junko asks Marco.
what?
Face
Sorry.
gets red.
And why didn't you?
Cora
When you
was,
said I wanted to wake you all up.
Cora was too fast. We would have lost the tracks.
He's also very persuasive.
She is fast.
A3's looking at Cora to see if she's got her guilty face on.
You wouldn't
Yes.
you wouldn't have
Right.
wanted me to let her run off by
Face
herself,
red.
would you?
Guilty.
No,
No.
no, Marco, you did the right thing.
Junko's
I'm
just
not-
shaking her head in disappointment. Like, not mad, she's just disappointed in Cora.
And Cora, okay, good.
Okay,
It's
good.
okay,
Not me.
Cora.
No, she expects shenanigans from Marco.
Why don't we
You
just
know.
ask the moons about it?
Gee.
Oh. We need water.
I can
think
do
he
that.
needs water.
It's
I
okay,
So-
I have a
like,
plan.
plunk my hand to the ground and go,
I
oh,
You are
it's
hungover
dirty.
ferociously.
I get Key to make water, but I'm assuming how
Can
does
I
the
make
water... Okay, but if
It
you
has
do
to
make
go
water,
into a container traditionally.
Yeah,
Okay,
it kind of
so
like
the-
flows out of my hands.
it goes into the water skin, but I have the water skin tipped so that it then goes
Just
straight
dumps.
into Key's mouth.
Oh.
Does my drunken stupor count as a long rest?
Yeah. Actually,
we-
yes, because you slept through the night.
Excellent.
We
So
pressing...
you are no longer poisoned, drunk, what have you. You're just very, very, very hungover. You took a lesson in agony, I guess.
Fun fact, that was probably the first time I've ever actually had alcohol.
That was a mistake.
Hey,
yes.
hey, Key, just to let you know, hangovers, dehydration in general, and desert, not good mix.
Why do I feel like Ifri is charging in my head?
Right.
I just continue to help pour water. I'm like, come on, Key, we have stuff to do. There's a red lizard to find, remember?
Red lizard.
Wait, no. What's the deal with that, Key? You kind of just ran off.
I mean, you can't run off
Who
now.
is that? What
Oh.
did they do to you?
Tell
What's
us
their
all
date
we'll
of
shout
birth?
loud noises.
I'll
As-
keep yelling.
Some of them already are shouting loudly. Has anyone
As
got
breakfast is being prepared and
Oh, we've got
he is
eggs.
being sat down and interrogated. We're going to pause here, take a 10-minute break. When we come back, we will pick right up here. See you guys soon.
See you in a minute. Yes, we're
Let's
live.
go.
Yes, we are.
Yay!
Hello. Anyway,
Welcome back. Anyway,
right. So let's pick up right where we left off.
where was that?
Sitting Key down,
Oh yeah.
giving him a protein-rich breakfast and forcing him to talk.
I need sausage.
Oh yeah. Good talking.
Don't we all?
Right.
Red lizard.
Have we got any more of that water? Oh shit, I'm the water.
You're me.
There is also water. You
Yeah,
you
there
were
is
just
water.
making your own
Yeah.
because you can. I don't know.
So I take a big old swig of water and whatever meats we've got in front of me.
We bought a bunch, so we have plenty.
When I was at the temple, after making a nice little pilgrimage, I had this vision, dream. My head is pounding. What is this?
It's from drinking, I think.
Is that what it does?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Have you ever been without water for like too many days?
very
Basically
much
the
so.
same-
That's how I got to the temple in the first place.
Basically
Oh.
the same thing.
Right. I had this dream, vision, something of Red Aruxi. All he did was turn to me and set me on fire.
Oh.
I woke up. It's fine. It wasn't real. But when I woke, I had this pressing urge to go back home. I got there and everything was in ashes. No sign of my people. No, my brothers, my parents, caregivers, the nurseries, the traders, the worksmen, everyone gone. I don't know where.
So sorry, Key.
Oh, as in gone elsewhere.
Your guess is as good as mine.
That sucks. But just to clarify, this is a like ask questions first sort of situation.
They
to
could
the
be
red
dead,
guy.
They could be taken. All I know is there's a Red Aruxi out there. He bears a sigil of a thing.
Describe it to me.
Hang on, I gotta remember myself. He bears a sigil, a medallion. It's got a symbol of a tree, but like split in half.
Check. I'm gonna make a check on
Yeah.
that.
You mean like the white palm on the Sheikh's medallion?
This would be
Sheik?
religion or occultism. Blind.
I assume
would
it's not
like
like the
to-
Sheik's medallion, right? It doesn't look like that, or
But
No,
has
no.
a
I mean,
white tree on
medallion
it.
style, yes, but the symbol, nothing like it.
I would like to see if I know. Maybe. Fine, bro.
Cora, that doesn't sound good. You are unfamiliar. With
it
whatever
just
it
doesn't
is.
sound good.
Marco, sounds like really macabre art. Like somebody's an edgelord. Oh no, look out.
Probably picked it up
Medora.
at Hot Topic or something.
I'm gonna let you have a choice here. You can keep your occultism roll, or you can use lore rift.
Oh shit.
Law ripped.
Mm-hmm. It's relevant.
Uh-oh.
Lore skills will always have a lower DC.
Oh yeah, done. Law rift. So whatever I roll,
Mm-hmm.
do you want me to re-roll or it's
Roll a separate one with lore rift.
okay. Law rift. Roll.
Okay. Medora, you feel a chill run down your spine because you know that symbol.
Mhm.
It's one of the worst associated with the rift, if not the worst. It belongs to a sect of demon worshippers dedicated to a specific demon lord. And you know that all demon lords have a place in the rift that they mark as like, this is mine, this is my chunk, my domain. But there's one who left the rift and made his chunk on the material plane. Tree Raiser. A great gargantuan dragon-like demon. Known for polluting forests, corrupting anything that he touches. Even those who are in his proximity slowly become worn away until all that's left of them is something in the image of what he commands. Like Zugtmoy, but Zugtmoy would have been a thrall to him. He
As in
could have
he's
innately
worse than-
just bossed her around and she would have been a slave to his will.
Is anybody familiar with that symbol? I'm not. It just looks bad.
Is this why you were so against me being a demon?
Oh, can't a man just be against demons?
Yes. But the reaction you had, you assumed I was a demon because of this. Yes or no?
In my defense, you had tentacles coming out of you. Whatever's.
So that's a demon symbol? Medora?
I think from my knowledge, one of the demons that is no longer confined to the rift has that symbol and would make Zugmoy look like plaything.
Okay, well that's not good.
Fantastic.
We don't have to know how to pick him.
you know of this, from my knowledge, tree raiser?
I know the Eruxi, I know the symbol. Is the symbol tree raiser?
What do you know of the rift, Guy?
Very little.
For fun, since Medora knows of this, here you go.
Ugh! That's tree raiser?
And that axe is the size of an elephant. Just the axe head, I mean,
I was gonna
for
say the head of it.
context.
Oh.
Fantastic.
You add that to our player handouts.
I cannot, because it's out of the compendium.
Screenshot that shit.
Yeah, screenshot it.
As a deity, you know that his edicts are to corrupt plant life with evil or fungal influences, to feast on rotten flesh, and to kill elves. His areas
racist.
of concern are pollution and the corruption of nature. Contrary to the
Well-
name, not just trees.
Elves are very entwined with nature, right? So,
Are you trying to
Um,
defend a racist, Cora?
no, I'm saying that's probably why he hates elves, because he just wants to corrupt all of it.
Would I know? Would he leave traces on the material plane? Like if we went somewhere.
You could
Yeah.
probably not get within 20 miles of this creature without seeing his influence.
and
At
would
his
it
power,
have, like,
to
a
put it
rift
this way,
signature?
let me put it this way. His challenge rating is above Ayu's.
When you said Zomoid would be a thrall to him, I was not imagining a good, a good part of
So,
this.
well, the guy who did that just worships him, right? Is that what we're getting out of this?
Lord of the Blasted Tarn, he's referred to as a title.
I mean, anyone who worships him would do so knowing that everything he values is destruction.
Sounds like he needs some schooling.
This is why we're trying to find him. I'm trying to find him. Did I get anything from that halfling?
I don't know. Did you get anything from that
headache.
halfling?
I
Blade?
don't. You lost some money from the alcohol you bought.
I
But,
lost my shoes.
You didn't.
No,
have
you
any
didn't.
shoes.
They're here.
I didn't have any shoes. Why do I not have shoes?
You're a lizard.
We can get you some shoes.
Oh wait, if you didn't have any shoes, whose are these?
oh, those are mine.
Ithris just picked up random shoes, thinking he was taking Key home from the bar. I was like, oh, okay, shoes.
Yeah, he hasn't got shoes on. These must
You
be
stole
his.
someone's shoes.
Just give me 5 minutes. Offrey, can you stop banging that hammer?
You'll need an hour.
We'll help you, Key. You don't have to do this yourself. Just don't go running off without us.
I mean, the hangover he has to do himself.
Yeah,
Well,
someone
might
tell the
have
sand
something.
to stop moving so loudly.
I might have something that might help.
Don't. This is a lesson worth learning.
Could I cast restoration on myself to lower the toxin of the alcohol?
I think they replaced the restoration spell with something different now.
Could I cast anti-hangover?
That's what I'm aiming for.
Even so, though, yes, you can do so. Casting time is 1 minute.
I have crystal healing. I could smack them into your head and see if that helps.
Just be aware, if you cast restoration on yourself, you cannot benefit from it again for 24 hours.
That's fine.
How about this? Will this help?
Perfect timing for the next hangover.
Yep.
Lightning
Right,
bolt.
where's that halfling?
Lightning bolt.
Why would that help?
I have blasted out of you.
I mean, he won't be
Radiant?
thinking about the hangover anymore.
That's true.
Can't be hungover
Stilly,
when you're dead.
Has it been 24 hours yet since I cast Defend Life?
You tell
Or
me.
Life Connection? I don't
I
know. I
mean-
feel like I need to redo it. I feel like we've been here. It's been
At this
24
point-
hours.
It's about 8 a.m.
Who should I cast Life Connection on? Should I just cast it on Key again?
Yeah, I think they probably need it today.
Key gets in the
I'm
most
all-
trouble.
I'm all right now. I'm good. I'm good. That's
No,
that
this
sorted
is
me right
just
out.
for
He
emergencies.
gets in the most trouble. Ithri says, looking around at our group of trouble.
Just generally going.
Well, I can't cast it on myself.
Who's
Oh.
the most recent person to die around here?
Looks at Key.
Wasn't me.
Okay, give me 10 minutes.
Right. Who did I give the staff to yesterday?
Me.
The Staff
I
of
think
Rulership?
Cora has it in
I
their
have
sleeve,
it.
though.
Did we find?
Thank you, by the way, for.
Sorry, my apologies to everyone. Thank you to whoever carried me home. Who carried me home?
You're
That
welcome.
was Ithri.
Oh god, I must have been feet in the sand from that.
Don't worry, I held your tail.
That's somehow less comforting. The staff, yes, thank you. Wait, did you find someone to get it identified?
We did.
Yes. And it cost.
It did cost.
It cost.
Cora, how much did it cost? I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
100 gold.
200 gold.
200 gold.
No, you
Scroll.
had 2 different things identified. That's why it was 200, I think.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I mean,
Maybe it was 200 gold.
200 gold key.
What's
I mean-
the conversion silver to gold again?
10.
10 silver, 1 gold. Cool.
I don't need any money back or anything. But
Are you
do
sure?
want this-
Point,
Are we
Cora.
giving? Are we what? She's like reaching in her sleeve. Huh? What? Eh? What, Medora?
You can pay the share.
Starts
For
to pull
dumping
out
it on
the
us.
staff.
40 gold key. That's your share.
40. Do you want it, or shall I just shove it into the party stash?
Into the sleeve. So via
No,
flash slash
not
Cora.
my sleeve.
The wishing sleeve.
Yeah, so I happily drop her 40 gold into
No,
into
I don't
the
want
sleeve.
this.
It's a fair trade, Cora.
Okay, well, I cast Life Connection on Key, and I can give you back the staff.
Excellent.
Figure out how. I'll put it in the party thing. Look, it can do this. Kapow! Just kidding.
Please don't lightning bolt through them.
Kapow! Kapow!
Just as all the tents within 120 foot in one straight line just immediately electrify.
Hopefully the Sheik wasn't in that line. Whoops.
So what do you guys do now?
Where the hell is this? Oh, here it is.
I would like.
Okay, it's in the party.
So, I'd quite like to have a look at this monolith at a time where it's not going to be suspicious.
Like right now?
I mean, it's not a rush, but before nighttime would be good. Just to see if there's
Now on the
anything.
way back to the bazaar, maybe you guys didn't get a chance to. I mean, you were on lizard duty, so.
Shame we couldn't get any information out of those halflings.
Oh, I did.
Care to share?
I mean, there's been noises late at night, but the girl Rose has to drug herself to sleep using a sleepy tonic. Apparently, her uncle calls it.
I meant kind of
Oh,
valuable
that's-
information.
That's why
One of
Ithri
the-
told us to listen for sounds.
Oh, that's why I
So-
told you to listen to. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. She said that the shops and the buildings in the compound are not supposed to have back doors, but that one of the Sheik's sons went into the guild via a side door behind the temple. Went in late one night and didn't come out again, that she saw.
Perfect. So we go monolith, and then we break into the guild house.
Ooh, maybe not straight away.
I think we need more information first, but we know there's a way in now. Let's maybe there's a passcode or something. But apparently it's weird because normally the guild would go to the Sheik's tents, not the Sheik to the guild.
It's a bit weird.
Maybe they got a hostage in there.
Anyway, I don't think we should ask the bartender or the uncle for anything more, but I think Rose is maybe someone I could talk to if we need. I wouldn't want anything to scare her.
Are you
Or
gonna
put
stay
her
in that outfit today?
It might come in handy. It might not.
Okay.
Also, if we see a minstrel called Roland, him and I need to have words. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm struggling to find the staff in the party.
It's not in the party, it's in the stash. If you guys are doing it right.
Is that the party treasure or? Hang on. Stash.
No, it's you guys' party sheet.
Yeah, the one
It could
called
be
the
in-
party.
Though I'm
Cora's.
looking there now and it's not in it, so it hasn't been added to the
It's got
stash.
the spells.
Oh, so Cora's dragged it to. We can see the party, but we can't see.
Okay, is
Ah,
it there
there it
now?
is.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
You guys are using the wrong sheet still.
We can't see the other one.
I can't see anything else.
So, wait,
What do you mean
I'm,
you can't see the other one?
I'm
Yes, you
on the
can.
Valkyrie stash where the crossbow is and the striking.
Yeah, see,
Is that-
Nexer sees it.
Yeah, you just gotta click the little document icon next to the Valkyrie, the red bar.
Okay, we're looking in the other thing.
Oh. I see.
I didn't know there's another thing.
Oh,
There's
I
another
was looking
folder.
under
I did not know
PCs.
that it was a sheet. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
I was under.
Yeah, this is
okay.
what. Remember, you guys use this for like your exploration
Well, it's
actions.
it's confusing. Okay.
I think you've been popping it out for us every time, and none of us have ever worked out where it came from.
Yeah.
Nexer clearly did.
Alright, but
he's
Nex
smart,
is a genius, and we're all dumb as hell.
I can accept that.
But Nexo can't do any sort of saves or buy items. Or...
Look, Nexa is the first one of us to point out we could do individual watches, and all of us went, no.
For which I credit him.
You have to have an assigned talking buddy.
And I still enjoy that even though Nexa tried really hard today to have a single watch, the answer was still no.
Dancing was involved.
Thank you, but no. We're going to dance instead.
We see
won't
your
talk.
good
I
idea, and
especially
we
love
reject
that
it.
Ithri gets to do a lone watch because he has somebody living in his hands.
Yeah, so he's
That's
good.
who he talked to.
No one knows that.
No, that's why you get to watch by yourself.
I think it was that I was supposed to be doing it with Key, but Key was not
Yeah.
compass menace.
Useless.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, the P key will open the party sheet for you.
P.
Good to know.
Nice.
P.
I like this.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'll use that, I guess.
I got
I
Look at all those
confused
go-
meats.
because I thought you were
via
talking about Key
this.
rack.
to this. I vote we go via the monolith to the bazaar.
Was there any good weapon shop stuffs?
Yes.
Okay, shopping.
Not that you guys really looked. Okay.
I mean, I
Medora might just be
as-
saying that to get Ithri to go.
I mean, there absolutely are, but
Okay.
we're going via the monolith.
Yeah.
oh, you're gonna go through this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, let me move you back here
Forest
so we
spot,
can
right?
actually take a
Remember,
look at this
I'm
puppy.
looking for traps.
Noted.
In the sand?
And thank you. As you approach, hang on, there's got to be a better. Let's do this. I mentioned this earlier, but you can see in the center of several screening palm trees the 8 meter tall by 2.5 meter square. No, it's actually only like 2 meters by 2 meters square monolith towers up from the sand. That's 25 feet by 7 feet. The writings on its surface, now that you've approached it, are written in the old alphabet and are nearly completely obscured by time and weather. But otherwise, it is just a big square stone sticking out of the sand.
There's nothing around it, or there's no like. If he wants to go and see if there's like a secret entrance on trapdoor, something.
We can do that. Here, Miff, I know you want this.
Letters. Give me the letters. And or also
This
This-
oasis.
Oasis started by the
The- Something palm.
The white palm?
White
yeah
palm,
the
yeah.
white palm
belongs
to all
all, yeah. By
all who enter.
oh yeah, that's who, yeah.
This we claim in the name of the meme
Meme.
lord.
Meme Lord.
Meme
What?
lords.
Meme Lord.
Hell yeah.
The something
Lord.
gods.
In the
Name of the something
many
gods.
gods. Many
not,
gods?
Not meme gods.
Meme
Remind
gods.
me, Key, which of your people is the
So,
is it the element like everybody, or is it the element like only one?
We have many gods. Different tribes, different races. Some people just wander in and just be like, "Hey, I found a new god," and everyone's like, "Cool."
Yay.
Cool, bro.
just
Build a
so you
temple.
guys are
Add
aware,
it to the pile.
and you're kind of already committed because you already read it, but because these etchings are so faded and sort of spread around the perimeter of the monolith, it
Takes
does
time.
take you about an hour to translate them.
Can I,
Rude.
since Marco doesn't care about writing, can I like check the monolith for like secret doors? And
Yes. Sorry. Thank you. I believe Ithri was doing that as well.
Yeah, it's was.
Yep.
I think. Oh hell yeah! I can do a thing here.
Stuff like that? Oh, he's doing a
I can select. How do I?
Do the thing.
Yeah, do it. We're waiting.
I can. I have a button that just rolls your perception for me real quick. So let me see. So there's Ithri and Marco. That's really cool.
It's not as cool for us.
Yeah, it doesn't even tell us that we roll dice.
Oh
Yeah.
really?
No, nothing on our end.
That's-
Yeah,
The
I'll try to
players
find a way to
failed
improve
their
upon this
perception check.
functionality.
fine. I'll roll my own dice.
But either way, Marco, you do not find any kind of a secret door nor a trap, but you do find something interesting. You find signs that someone spends a long period of time here like a guard.
Hmm.
Ithri,
Hello.
on the north side, you find a secret door.
Okay.
There's just a little bit of rune, and when you just kind of brush a little bit of the sand away, you notice there's like lines outlining the rune. And you push it in like a button, and the door just sort of swings outward, revealing a dark stair that descends downward.
If I push
Oh.
the rune again, does it shut?
No, but you could just grab the door. And pull it
Okay,
shut.
I'm gonna shut it and then look around to see if there's anyone else that could have seen it outside of the party.
I'm gonna say Cora. Hmm?
Go ahead and make a perception check. I won't do it for you this time.
Rude. No, it's not rude at all.
There's been, I mean, even coming out to the monolith, there's a lot of foot traffic, like coming and going from the oasis, water bearers and what have you, people moving to and from the Sand Voyagers compound. You don't see signs that anyone did see, but it is certainly possible someone could have seen.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until people are done translating, and then we'll have a huddle, presumably.
Okay. So I'm going to fast forward. It's about 9:20. You have finished your translation.
So, did it give you anything useful?
It's a element monolith, not Judean.
Okay. I mean, it has a
It's
secret
giant.
door in it.
Yeah.
What?
What?
There's like a rune that opens a door on the north side, and I closed it and stepped away because it's kind of bright out and there's things flying in the sky. But there's a secret
What
door
rune?
in it. There's a rune. It's just I didn't translate it. I just pressed it. I presume it
mean-
wasn't a rune I could have read.
Do you think
Um,
they went down there
no.
last night? That's where they were?
I think it's definitely something.
Should we go down there, like, right now?
Well, I think if we're gonna go down there, we need to do it in a more stealthy fashion. And we just sort of plodded down here, and people might just be like, "Oh yeah, we saw them around there, and now they're not there."
Well, we can't do it at night, because that's when the other people come here.
I mean,
You find a secret door and you don't want to check out where it
I
leads?
definitely do want to check out where it is. Yes.
There's a princess
Well-
to be rescued.
We could always
Maybe.
do it. We don't know that she's down there.
No, but we
No.
don't know anywhere else
So-
to be.
I have an
We
idea.
gotta find out.
Because I reckon we're being watched by lots of people. So what we should do is we should go into the bazaar and do some shopping. And then on our way back out, we'll try and be stealthy and come here and go in the door without being seen. But seeing as we've left the camp, we should probably show our faces somewhere.
Okay.
Agreed.
I'm now a lot less excited about shopping. But let's go.
Okay. It's a quick trip the rest of the way to the compound. Though, as you approach the front doors, you see there is someone sort of loitering outside the front doors. He is a dwarf in sort of a gold armor. You can see he wears a heavy shield on his back and has a khopesh sort of on his belt.
Change to
Black hair. Why don't I just show you?
Just show me.
You see this man by the door. And as you approach, he sort of straightens up and smiles.
Morning.
Morning indeed. I'd heard there might be well, is it true? He's looking at Ithri. Are you an agent for Clan Darkhammer?
I look at Ithri.
I am not an agent, no.
That is disappointing. Disappointing.
Why
I
were you-
was greatly looking forward to doing business. I've been courting your clan for a long time. Forgive me. I am Thurnas of Clan Netmaster, and he will present the hilt of his clan dagger to you.
Fine dagger. What business? I
Okay,
do
he
have
frowns
some contacts, but
immediately.
I'm not an agent as such.
But you are with Clan Darkhammer.
show him your knife.
He is now
thingy like
noticing
you're
the lack
eating.
of a clan dagger.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go. I will get the dagger out and be like, I'll get the dagger and be like, I I am. And then I'll show him the dagger.
He relaxes visibly. That is good. That is good. That will work. That will work.
What will work?
I primarily want to speak with a member of your clan. I guess if it is not your job, but it is no great consequence. Just a little business that is surely good for your clan as it is for mine and my guild.
I can certainly send word if you'd like to.
Why don't we talk now? Why
Okay.
don't we, or set up an appointment?
Hold on a second.
Your Gil?
We.
I'll take kind of.
Hello.
Do you want me to get rid of this guy?
No, it's fine.
Sure, you want to talk to him?
This man bothering you.
Is he bothering you at 3? I know that you tell. Are you sure you want to talk to him?
Yeah, it's good to know what people know and want.
Okay. And I'll just continue.
I'm free
Well,
now.
well-
It'll cost you a drink.
Drink? Oh, please. That is just part of business. You don't even need to mention that.
Don't do it.
Okay, you should know.
Though, I am not free now. I just wanted to
Well, you
introduce
just-
myself in the
But you
hopes that
just said.
No? We can make an appointment. I do have some business. Shall we say
Okay. Give
this
me your
afternoon?
elevator pitch to see if I'm interested in scheduling.
Well, your family produces.
You don't
it
need
is
to tell
said,
me what they produce. What are you after?
trade routes.
Okay.
I would like to connect your family's holdings to the Sand Voyagers Trail.
Ask him if he's with the guild.
You'd like to
Think about it. Think
Okay.
about it.
Yeah,
have
okay.
some
That is something I could
drink.
discuss with you. When would be the next time that you'd be available?
Shall we say noon?
Time's
Looks
up.
at watch. What time is it now?
It's about 9:20.
Can we make it this evening?
This evening. Busy man, right? And you say you're not an agent.
He is very, very busy and popular.
I regret to say I will be busy this
Thank you.
evening. Perhaps tomorrow morning, then.
Tomorrow morning.
Very good, very good. Just come by the guild hall, and I'll have somebody expecting you.
Excellent.
Of course, you may bring your entourage.
Of course.
We are civilized out here, after all.
It's only business.
Quite.
Well, have a good day. I hope it doesn't get
You
too
as well.
hot and sweaty in that.
It was good to meet you. He says, smiling in everything except his eyes
Yeah.
as he holds eye contact.
Yes.
Oh, can I do a check?
Was good.
Do you need to do a check?
No, you're right. I narrow
It's-
my eyes at him. Just force of habit.
He's going to open the door for you guys to go
Thanks.
into the compound.
You hear that, Ethri? We get to be your entourage. That's so cool.
Hey, how come he knew you were a Dark Emerald or whatever?
How did he know that? You don't go flaunting that.
There's not but there's not a lot of visitors here, and that name's
know.
escaped. So
I'll also note he's the first dwarf you've seen
Mm.
in the oasis. Or the desert, for that matter.
No, there was a dead dwarf, remember?
That's right.
And
That's
the
right.
the
first
rain,
live
wasn't
dwarf
there
we've
also?
seen.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
dwarves in the pyramid, some looters. Yep. Okay, well, the first one in the
Yeah.
oasis, anyway.
Mm.
As we like get away from him. I don't trust him. There's something weird about him.
Yeah. But he's getting us into the guild.
Yeah, exactly.
I suspect it's a trap. there's no reason to join trade routes with the Dark Hammer clan.
Well, if
Not-
it gets us in, it gets us in.
I mean, I say that I don't know anything about this Sand Voyagers Guild, but I can't imagine it's specifically interested in my clan. Anyway, okay, well, that's shopping.
Misplaced the party token.
Yeah. So
What do you
we
mean?
only went to
Oh.
3 places. 2 of them were food, but
It's important
There's
places.
yeah, there's some other
Are
places.
we all flying? What
Why
the
are we all
fuck?
flying over the street?
I did
That
not
was
expect it to
hilarious.
spin you. That was outstanding.
I don't
That
think
was-
we're in Kansas
I think
anymore.
I'm feeling
Fucking
the
unexpected, but
effects
all
of that
right.
drink that Key
Oh
had.
god. Valkyries roll out.
Holy shit. Did it
That
always
was
do
like
that, or is
some,
that new?
uh,
That's
rolling
new,
bombs
right?
through.
Yeah, there's no.
That was
I've never
some
seen that
Mario
before.
shit. When you
Yeah.
die
Okay.
and you go back, you're like,
Oh.
wee!
So you guys make your way into the Sand Voyagers compound.
So, are we
Passing
starting
the,
at the beginning, or?
Hmm?
So are
Well,
we
I
starting
assume
in
you
the
were making
entryway?
for the shopping area, right?
Because
I skipped it.
didn't Medora want to meet that Roland guy or something?
Okay, I'll move you back to the beginning.
Spin us!
Just-
Wee!
yeah. See, because he's still in there sitting.
So
oh,
you
he's the guy who
enter.
winked at me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yep. As you're moving
Sure.
forward,
Okay.
Medora does not want to do this part of the group. She is still dressed.
Look at his
not
token.
like-
He's standing there like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey.
Why you walked by
Um,
me?
You're like, hey.
so as you approach, there should be a. Did I fudge up? I fudged. Hang on. There it is. Standing just inside the gates of the compound is a mud brick building with an open door. In its dusty face are small barred windows with curtains. Peering through the door, you can see a dimly lit room, 30 feet by 40 feet. An open door leads into it, as I already mentioned, but you can make out 2 closed doors at the northern end of the east and west walls. The room contains benches, trestle tables, both of which, that doesn't seem right, are used for sleeping.
Tables.
Tables used for sleeping?
Uh,
Depends how much drink has been consumed again.
The
Yeah.
room is basically empty, save for a single individual who's strumming a lute.
Every time somebody walks by, it's like, ding.
What do you do?
I look at Medora. Dude, is he the one you want to talk to?
I don't bite. He calls to you, grinning
Hey, what's your
with
name?
perfect teeth.
I grin back saying, I do.
What's your name?
I'm Roland. What is your name?
Yeah, Medora, that's the guy.
This is
you want
not-
to talk to?
Won't you come in? We can regale one another with tales.
Do you want me to talk to him?
You guys go first.
I go up to him.
You guys are going in?
Yeah, yeah.
apparently.
Okay, well, go on in then.
I don't
Who's
want to
in
speak for the
control?
whole party.
So-
I guess I. Yo, what up?
He pats the bench beside him.
You can call me Cora. I sit next to him.
Cora,
And Medora will slip in afterwards so that she
like a flower.
doesn't appear to be with them.
There's a Cora flower?
Isn't there? There should be. Perhaps the next flower they discover will be the Cora, named after your delicate beauty.
Hey, E3, I think I'm getting sick. Do you mind if we go shopping for your weapons or something?
Oh no, you don't feel good? I might have a spell for that.
I know it's sickening, but I'd rather not leave.
Won't you share some tales? You look positively adventurous.
How old is this guy?
Nobody have a tail.
Like 30.
Like 30? And he's,
You should tell us some tales.
Oh, but a minstrel does not kiss and tell.
You don't?
What is the
Well,
point?
I don't.
No one's kissed you.
I thought minstrels told stories.
Not yet. He winks at Key.
Marco, is this flirting?
It's hurting.
Yeah, you tell stories for money, right?
I sing songs, actually.
Okay.
Hence the lute.
I give him a gold piece.
Oh my. So generous. Thank you. And he begins to perform a song, like on his lute, like he's just improvising. And it's
Is
very
it any-
clear he's improvising because a few times, like, it sort of sours and he frowns and sort of redoes the ditty.
Can I
He's not very
fashion
good.
check him?
May you what? Yeah,
Fashion
yeah. Absolutely.
Oh,
This is blind?
Yes, because it is recall knowledge.
Yeah.
His clothing is what you'd expect of sort of the iconic image of a bard who travels from tavern to tavern. But while his style is impeccable and respectable, and you kind of have to grudgingly admit, okay, whatever, fine. It's also a little aged, almost as if he hasn't been able to afford to keep up with the latest style trends, or as if he's trying to get the most use out of his things as he can before he has to replace them.
Is it high end though?
It was once.
And what, like, is there regional variances? Like, could I tell from where he would have gotten that stuff? Or
It looks to you to be probably Aurelian, which would be north of here.
Okay. Thank you.
quick question. This is
Mhm.
the guild right over here, right? The entrance? Right
Across the street? Yeah.
Yeah, when he's done with his little ditty. So you probably see a lot of what's going on across the street, don't you?
Well, a lute appeals to the ears more than the eyes, you know. But I, of course, see a thing or two.
Can you sing about that?
Oh, would that
I
a
put another
swan
gold in
could
his
sing
hand.
were one but to ask. He'll keep the gold.
Go ahead.
Perhaps I will tell you, perhaps I will sing of Great Phoenix, the lost city in the sand. Would you like that?
If that's related to what I asked for, then I would love it.
Aren't all things related through the great network of roots that are connected to the great tree of life?
Just gonna look at Junko and just go. My patron would love to hear of the city of Phoenix.
Of course, my lady. Ladies, forgive me. But such beauty. It does bring Phoenix to mind. For is there not beauty in the great bird of old, consumed in its own fires, burned away to ash, only to give rise once more to new, reborn life? Is that not beauty? And are you not the very picture of those ashes in my eyes? Blind me, I say, if it be with your beauty. And he's been, like, trying really hard to get either Medora's or Junko's hand to kiss, but both of you are kind of like, no. No.
She is not patient. sing. Or blinding might be the least of your worries.
Well, make an intimidation check.
What? He will not sing unless intimidated?
No, she's coercing now. She didn't have to do that.
She wanted to.
Yeah, it's a
Wait,
treat.
is that public? No, that's
Yes,
public.
this needs to be public.
I'm clicking buttons and it's auto blinding them. Stop it.
Quit it.
Quit being so rude. I'm going to hero point it so that I have 3.
Okay.
Might make it
Finally,
worse.
the first hero point reroll of the day that
Yeah.
Hey, mine
Oh,
was good.
screw you.
oh,
Oh, was it bad?
a flower with thorns. Like the rose, reach out too close and you will cut your hand. But fear not, my ladies, for did I not say I would tell you of great Phoenix?
Still waiting to hear.
Sadly, Phoenix is but a ruin. For like the bird of old, it was consumed in its own flames. These, of course, were in the days of Martek. The city of Phoenix was built by that same Archmage. Built, they say, for a great purpose. It could be for anything. Hero, villain, music, or death. Who knows what it is for? But it is said that there, beneath the wings of the great Phoenix, Martek built a temple to Set as a marker for his completed work. And thereafter, the city was swallowed in flame and sand. Its people now lost to all but memory, at least to those who care to remember. He kind of looks off, and you see his eyes glistening.
Do they look like actual
No,
legitimate
not at all.
players?
He's just very
No.
good at faking it.
I mean,
He's stupid and irritating, but you can't fault his quality of bullshit.
hey, ex-bard.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Medora's just like, was I like that? Jeez. No wonder it was annoying.
Can I sneak around and check out what's behind the doors? Since he's obviously not paying attention to me and only to the ladies.
This would require a distraction. So if someone's not actively trying to keep him distracted,
Are the ladies not literally distracting him just by existing? He seems very distracted.
I mean, if you need a distraction, you mention it. Medora's got several ideas.
mechanically that wouldn't work. But in this case, you know what? I think you're right. I think he's already fascinated by the ladies.
Yeah, he made a point of ignoring everybody else.
To be fair, I was going to offer him fair trade for the Phoenix information. And offer to
result.
take the loot. And play.
What? What?
Would he share the loot? As a distraction, technically, but the offer that I was going to make was to essentially.
Oh, well, do it live. You'll find out what he'll do. But at this point, like as he finishes his story, he's kind of looking off and saying, "Nay, do not comfort me. My heart weeps, but I will be okay. Fret not, my beautiful flowers of the desert.
I won't.
For it is a beautiful tale, one I gladly remember. Thank you. Thank you." He's clapping a little bit.
He is clapping.
Well done, me.
Are there any other tales you would hear? Also, I do take tips. If you appreciated my work, it helps me to keep writing songs and stories to tell.
Did he actually sing the stuff about Phoenix, or was he just
He did not.
telling
Nope.
us? He did not even fucking fucking thing.
Is poetry not the song of the heart?
I guess. Do I see Marco kind of trying to saddle over to it?
Are you still going to try to slip away?
Yeah, I wanted to while he
make a
was
stealth
telling
check.
the story.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
But this is not his private house or anything, right?
No,
this is public area.
is
So
the Wayfarer's house.
stealth is also
Blind. Yep, because you're not supposed to know if anyone spotted you. Okay.
I'll distract him.
Yeah, Marco
Question.
just sort of slips away.
I'll go over to the other side of him.
Yeah, I just want to peek through like the doors. Should I open them or?
Yeah, go ahead. You just find on the other side empty guest rooms.
Oh, there's another door. Okay, but it's probably the same kind of thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not much to see.
These have like beds in them, right, and stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And does it look like there's bags put up there or something, or is it just like for sleeping and then you go to do your business and stuff?
That.
Okay, it's cool. It's cool. Nothing to steal.
Nothing to steal.
No gems.
You think it'd still be here with this guy if there was something to steal?
I thought he has his tips somewhere or something.
Have you seen or heard tale of any cloaked figures?
A minstrel hears many tales of many things. All of them, of course, personal to the individual. But these things can inspire the imagination and may appear in other stories as they come.
Okay, well, have a good day. I'm gonna leave.
And you too, fair lady, my beautiful jewel of the sand.
Guys, I think we should go.
When we exit, I'm gonna walk out backwards and do this.
Meta,
I walk out
you
the-
were warned he's irritating. She was not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not dangerous, just annoying. Come again,
Yeah,
my lovely
thanks.
roses.
Goodbye. Let's go shopping.
The city
huh?
of Phoenix is what's on the medallion.
Right? I don't know if you can really believe anything I'm saying.
I believe him that there is a temple to Set in the city of Phoenix. Look at the medallion. The
Well,
words are there.
right. But how does that help us?
If there's genuinely a city that was swallowed in flame and sand, don't you think that there would need to be a door?
It was swallowed in flame and sand. There's probably not a door anymore.
There's a burnt camp. And there's a door we found that would take us into the sand, right?
I guess so. Are you saying that's what's left of the city of Phoenix? Like we're on it?
I don't know. But I would like to maybe find a map. An old map.
Cartography, you say? I don't know if there's any cartographers around here.
It's kind of hard to map a trackless desert.
The adventurers.
Ah, but there's a white palm and there's an oasis. And there's a guild. And you never know whether someone might have been like built on the site of, or the city of Phoenix is like 200 miles north of there.
Cartography lore could also be lore related to cartography, right? So books written about it.
How maps were first invented.
To the bookstore.
To the book.
So, you guys tell me what you want to look at as you come into the
Ithri-
marketplace.
Yeah, if we
This
want
place
guns.
might. The
Basically,
adventurers'
move to a
logs.
tent and I'll tell you what's there.
E3 is
Or a
looking
hut,
for
or a car.
decent weapons
This
or
one.
anywhere that would sell blank rune stones.
So
This one.
that's the one you're looking at right there.
The
It is
gold
called the
sword.
Adventurer's Gloves.
Promising. Maybe.
I wonder what they sell.
And you see all
Ooh.
manner of
Shoes.
leathers.
Literally
Shoes
no
for me.
gloves.
Raw leather, of course,
I mean,
but
it's
also
probably-
leather armor, some backpacks, pouches, bracers,
Ooh,
purses. There's some
Ooh.
fine leather boots, some tents,
That's
belts,
expensive.
Wow.
water skins.
But no gloves.
There should be. Well, there's gloves as part of some of the other armor. There's divers gloves.
There are, yeah. Two
He
sets of
needs
Oh, yeah.
gloves
Yeah,
for
no,
his
never mind.
feet.
Wait, I have a question.
I need feet gloves.
So the retrieval belt, does that like, is that kind of like, so I could put my sword into that and then it's just gonna look like I'm just wearing my belt and I get kidnapped to take my weapons and then I just like summon my sword from the belt?
So looking at the belt, it's covered in little pouches that clasp with buttons of painstakingly carved stone. Otherwise, the belt doesn't look especially extraordinary. But the merchant running it says, "Oh, you have good taste. This belt is tied to an extra-dimensional space that can hold something for you." And let's see. I'm sorry. I'm real quick, perusing what it does.
Or are these boots?
And
for
once
you?
you've attuned with it, you will find that you can retrieve such an item straight to your hand.
Oh, that sounds very cool. And bulk 1, right? Is the max.
Mm-hmm.
So all my weapons have weirdly. So is L more or less than 1?
Light. That means it's less. It's 1/10.
Ah, okay. I thought
But
it
it
was
only
large.
holds one item regardless.
Okay, one item. So I could put like a hidden weapon in there, and then.
Or you could put. I think thieves' tools are too heavy. But yeah.
Yeah, also L. Thieves tools.
Oh, so yeah, you could put your thieves' tools in there. So like if you're ever captured, you always.
Yeah. But I can only put one even L item in there, despite
Yep.
it having many pouches.
It specifies one item. You can still use the pouches, but if you want to benefit from the extra dimensional space,
Do I actually get like carrying capacity from the pouches?
it doesn't give you extra care. It's just more places to put things, but you can't carry. It's not magical in all the pouches except for the one.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
I want these boots.
Can I fashion check the
I want you to
belt
have the boots.
to see if Marco would like them?
I'm gonna say you don't have to roll on it. The fashion, I'll assume, is something very stylish.
Oh.
That is to say, I'm gonna give you, anyone who buys it will have leeway to determine how it looks.
Can I haggle him? Because I'm gonna be like, this belt looks like it's fully made, but it kind of matches my boots, so I'm interested.
Yes, keeping in mind that it would be one roll fits all.
Wait,
What does that mean?
That means that you're not going to do back and forth. You would essentially represent
Oh, okay.
a few minutes of haggling with a single roll.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to give you the pitch that I'm doing. Which roll?
Diplomacy or deception, I guess I would allow.
Ooh! I think I know what I'm thinking. Is that blind? No,
No.
public. Convinced him that his belt
Okay,
is
you're
cool.
able to talk him down on the belt to 1150.
Yeah, I'll take it.
There should be a purchase button.
Yeah, but it has the higher price, right?
Oh, right you are. 1150. There. Now it should be the right price.
Hell yeah. What? Why Marco cannot afford it? Bullshit.
You don't have
Yeah,
that
it's 'cause
gold in
we've
your
got-
inventory.
Well, I have silver. That can convert, can't it?
It's
Uh,
10
Maybe it has
silver per
problems
1 gold.
converting. I don't normally do this. You can go ahead and
Wait.
convert it
Wait,
yourself.
wait.
I'll allow that. That's fine.
Medora, no, sorry. Cora, I need all the silver back that I gave you.
no, there it
Okay. All of it? Or just for this purchase?
Yeah, for this purchase, I have. Wait, so it's 10, right? So I have 200. What? Why is it so little? Earlier it showed me I have like 300,000 thingy.
300,000.
When I
don't
look
think
on.
so.
No, 3,000. Well, so when I look on the Valkyrie sheet, it says Monsieur Marco, 3,672 GP.
Is that total wealth? Because that's including all the items you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that includes my items.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a.
So how much do you need?
Uh.
I have
Let me
a
see.
spare 1,000
Is this
gold
about to
lying
get
around.
sad?
Yeah, I probably can't afford it. How much did I give me? I gave her what, 500, right?
I think we've
So I
got
gave her in
like a lot of
500
party
gold.
funds, but
Yeah, but that's your money. Marco can't touch that.
The good news is it'll still be here if you do any, for example, like if you go into a dungeon or a secret lair and you find some treasure.
or a secret door in a.
I mean, for
Gotcha.
the bulk of this adventure, this is your hub. So these shops are not
okay.
going anywhere.
Maybe some other time. I'll think about it.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to buy from the leather shop?
Not from the leather
Oh
shop.
yeah, the
mate.
restful tent, but can't afford that.
Oh, that's another good one.
I want
Did you
those
guys see what it
boots.
does?
Yeah,
I think if you
stealth
click the
check.
item, it will give you the description. Okay, are we done at the Adventurer's Gloves? I have to imagine somebody, Junko, was looking at that +1 resilient greater shadow studded leather armor.
Or the
There's a
+2
few-
resilient dragon hide.
There's a
Uh-huh.
few good things here.
Yeah.
The price tag on the dragon hide might be a bit much.
Yeah,
though,
yeah, that one stings.
unfortunately. But it's
No,
worth
the
it.
Oh, sorry,
The
Devil Boy.
restful tent I was looking at, but it says 4-person, and I was
Yeah.
like, it's not worth.
Okay.
Oh,
But I like the
So
floating
where
tent.
else do you guys want to pop your heads into?
the Golden Sword, which is a terrible name for a place.
You got to move to the shop, so I know where you're at.
Can we go via the feral hood and the...
Do that first then.
Wait, what?
go via the feral
Oh.
hood?
Ah, the Feral Hood.
Assuming
This is where
he
they
doesn't
sell
want to scroll.
cloth and clothing, including for Marco tearaway clothing,
Aha!
lovers' gloves.
It was me all along.
Marco, as you come here, you see all kinds of high society clothing. Like this would be Marco here would be like me in a kitchen appliance store. All right, it's just an exciting time.
Can we open it? Is it a shop?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Forgot I have to reveal it.
You can just. Oh, can we just?
We can see the button. We just can't open it.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Atlas.
They've got some good stuff here, though. There's your
Lava's
gloves.
gloves.
Apparition gloves, for example, and they're fairly inexpensive. An aerial cloak.
What are lovers' clothes?
What indeed?
Yeah.
Experimental clothing. That's like on the cutting edge of style.
I'm. Oh.
Aw, do you see the effect of those lovers' gloves?
Hmm.
You like grab them and you're like, oh, and they get like temp hit points and shit.
If you were looking for gloves, there's all kinds here.
Oh man, that's so cool. Some of them don't have a description. Does that mean it's just clothing for,
Yes,
like,
I think so.
Okay.
Can you give me an example?
like the handling gloves? They don't have any description.
Oh yeah, that's just like standard, mundane
Okay.
gloves for like
If I buy something, can I exchange coins like from silver to gold, so I don't have to carry so much silver?
I would say sure.
Okay.
If you're buying, they would be
Yeah,
happy.
I'm gonna buy some tearaway clothing because I think it's cool and it might
Are
come
you
in handy.
kidding me?
Like, it's so good. I could just put on a disguise and I'd be like, aha!
I mean, normally strippers use this, but hey, you
No,
do
it
you.
says like street artists and criminals. That's both a hit for me.
I mean, yeah. Just remember, it is an action to tear them off.
yeah, but yeah.
Good
That's
grief.
How many do I need? Like, I can use it once only, right?
Yeah.
If
You only
put the
you would buy
item
one.
in there. You put the item in the shop.
Okay.
I did it as a joke. I thought I
Wow.
knew he was gonna look at it. I didn't
Also,
think
if
he was
it's
gonna
you know
buy.
strippers, there's like three yeses to buying it. It's like.
All right. Marco has purchased tearaway clothing. Cora, were you? Oh, I would suppose the price tag on the lover's gloves is a little high. Did you see the healer's gloves?
I already have healers.
I saw the healer's gloves, but
Did you see the greater healer's
I feel
gloves?
like
oh yes,
I can't.
I feel like
afford
Cora
those.
would want to buy the lover's gloves to put them on either Medora or Junko just to find out.
Or how about the charlatan's gloves?
Oh, let me see those.
That'd be great for Marco. Or Junko, for that matter.
To be fair, I was looking at the two cloaks below that.
Clandestine cloak is really good.
Mm.
Yep. And of course, they have just regular clothing. What are those apparition gloves? Wait, what? Translates whatever the wear. Oh, that's neat.
It turns sign language into like a visual
Ah.
language.
It's
That is
basically
in
a sign language
words.
translator.
It's pretty neat.
No, it literally, it doesn't put the words up. It does it in sign language.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a video call for sign language.
Yeah, it's like having your interpreter on the corner of your screen.
With perfect accuracy and always
Oh.
keeping up.
The aerial cloak is also really cool.
It'd be a good one for Cora.
Does Key want anything from the Lost Scroll while we're in this side,
Uh,
or are we moving on?
Key was looking, was going to look at the lunar oddities after we'd gone to the Golden Sword.
Okay, let's go that way.
I feel like having actual store pages makes shopping so much fun. So much more fun.
Yeah. Should I put on tearaway clothing straight away? So it's
What, in the
effective.
middle of the
wait.
market?
Well, it's just you put it over your actual clothes.
Yeah, is
And
this
then
one of
you
those like
rip
quick,
it off.
quick change outfits? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
like I put
Yeah.
that over my stuff, then I commit
It's not
crime,
to get
then I run around the
naked.
corner, rip it off, and nobody
Yeah.
will suspect the
Someone
thing.
start playing the John Williams Superman theme every time Marco's.
I feel like the problem is that at some point you would just, you're like, oh, well, I've used my actual outfit underneath them already, so now I've got to get inventive and like grab something else random, get dressed, then put
true.
a new tearaway.
So, remember, I will open up whatever shop you guys move the party token to.
I got
we're
three sets of it. I
going-
can just put them all on.
The Ithri, the golden sword.
The Golden Sword?
Just
Golden
blizz-
Sword.
Yeah. I feel
That
like at
is
this point we're
An
kind of milling
exquisite
around
choice.
all of these ones.
Sure, I
Yes.
mean, why not? Might as well, right? There were a few more on the north side, too.
I
There
think
you go.
we're probably milling
wow.
as a group.
Oh,
The
that's all the
Golden
money.
Sword is not just weapons. As you can see, it's armor. It's all manner of steelwork. They have so the runes are on here, but actually they do rune engraving and transition as well. So if you want to upgrade a weapon to +2 or armor to +2 or add greater striking or resilient or something.
I was
They-
actually
they rune
looking
carve.
for blank runes.
Ask the shopkeep. They must have some in the back, right?
I will actually add rune stones to this. They would have rune stones.
I need 6 if I can afford it.
Second to add.
Oh,
it.
fuck yeah. Let's buy some spare.
Hold on. And they have there. So there are rune stones. That's what you were looking for, right?
That is what I was looking for, yeah.
Yeah, this would be where you'd be able to get that. And the woman working there adds, can also do commissions. Can't guarantee time, but get them done in order of the queue.
I appreciate
Don't got
that.
no commissions right now, so good time for it. Most commissions come in around late afternoon. I'll be working on them for 2 to 3 days per commission. Unless it's something small, in which case I could probably get it done in a few hours.
That
Anything in
isn't-
particular you folks are interested in?
I don't know about anyone else. I don't need my own for commissions, although...
I feel like Ithri can't help but just admire the full suit of
Yeah.
adamantine plate armor.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like on a rack,
Cool.
Yeah.
all assembled. And if you know, you know. Adamantine is unmistakable to look at. It's got a greenish hue to it. And it's probably the most expensive item in this market.
Feel like Key and Medora definitely were kind of wandering around the other stalls while A3 browses. Would you be
Sure.
happy to open them up so we can kind of look at all of them and then...
Yeah. Leave it 3 here.
Okay,
It'll be a while.
Leave it
what's the next
free.
one you want to look at?
to be honest, all 4 of those I want to have a look at if you're happy to.
Yeah, but I'm going to go one at a time.
I would very much like to look at the lunar oddities.
Yeah, I'm happy to
So,
just
lunar
look at-
oddities. There it is.
Let me see all your moon odds.
Maybe they got the moon that you were missing.
They have tapestries.
What?
Lunar
Loses-
Oddities has tapestries.
loses
Oh.
interest immediately.
Blaze just got
Yeah.
catfished.
Absolutely. I don't want to
Interestingly,
be
that-
here anymore.
That closed... Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, it's got tabs. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Carry on.
Sorry for the catfish.
It's alright. Medora like browses.
There's the
loses
I'm not
interest
sorry at all.
immediately, opens the erotic one and is just like, no. The
Yeah,
basket.
and unfortunately, the erotic one is like, it's got that hentai quality where like they don't know the proper proportions of boobies.
Yeah,
So like,
Medora's just like, lol. Moves on.
where next?
The basket and then the crystal and then she's just going around in a circle now to come back to the.
You're
Yeah.
skipping the staff,
What's
Wait,
that?
what staff?
the Weaver's staff.
Where's that?
Yeah, where's that?
Right here.
No, there's
Oh, I
nothing
can't
there.
see that.
No icon there.
There should be.
Okay, well that
There's
one.
not.
Yeah, every one of the buildings and carts here has.
Yeah,
Okay.
this has no icon for us.
Yeah.
Well, that might be
Can't
why
see
you
it.
missed some of the ones in the north too. This might be what you were actually hoping to see.
Oh, spells.
It's a fortune teller.
Oh,
There's
really?
a hairless, mild-mannered stick of a man seated under this, or in this little hut. And you can see that there are harrow cards and harrow mats and the like all present. He has a couple of knickknacks, things like a mentalist staff of divination, and he also does fortune telling, hence the augury, guidance, and locate that he will cast for you if you wish. So basically, it's 8 gold for a single question, which would be like guidance. 24 gold if you want a full reading, which would be like a locate spell or an augury.
I'm currently carrying a staff of impossible visions.
So is he. You notice, like, the things that he's selling here, aside from the unique, different styles of hero decks that he has, for the most part, sales are an afterthought. He's primarily a fortune teller.
Is he offering a free fortune or?
The future cannot be read for free.
How much do you read it for then?
I'll do it for free, Keith.
I will read a minor question for 8 gold, or perform a full reading for 24.
Medora, I'll take your free version, thanks.
It will take some preparation. I'm
You
not
don't
here,
actually have to do it. It's fine.
but I can.
It's too
We'll
bad
figure
you guys
that.
don't have a harrower in your group. They would be thrilled for the harrow stuff.
Should we move on, Keith?
Let's move on.
Look, leave this
Uh.
poor man alone. You can't just come in his tent and then tell him you can do his stuff for free. He's just running a business.
He didn't
You
seem
told
bothered if it
someone
helps.
the belt was rubbish.
And he believed it. That's the worst part. The basket is next.
Moving on
Can
to the
you
basket.
can you read my fortune?
Of course.
No, not you, him.
Okay, if you want.
As you wish. What would
can
you
read
like
mine
to
too.
know of the
I don't know.
future?
What can you tell me about my love life?
This sounds like guidance.
Can Medora also do it at the same time? Because I have guidance.
Oh, you want to compare the results?
Results may vary.
You wouldn't be able to do it at the same time because in this case it's a verbal, like, it would be like sitting in the same room as somebody having their fortune read and over talking them.
Okay,
Oh,
can
I think this.
So no,
I-
nothing would really come out of it.
Maybe
Can
they'd
I
speak in
listen to the
unison.
question so that I hear the exact question and then leave and find a
Um,
quiet spot and do it myself?
I mean, you heard what Cora said, so
Hmm.
I mean, you can cast guidance on yourself. I don't know how that would work. Cora, it'll take 1 minute as he begins setting down cards. The crone, the demon lantern, the frog prince, and so on. Harrow cards. And as he turns them up, he just sort of Your love life is like a seed full of promise. The tree may grow if you water it, but if you would have it bear flowers, you must nourish it. The tree that is ignored will not flower. That will be 8 gold. And you have guidance on yourself, Cora, for 1.
Okay, I will pay 8 gold.
What
That
does
gives you have
guidance
plus
do?
1 on an attack roll, perception check, skill check, or saving throw. And because it was done through a fortune teller, the duration is actually 1 hour instead of 1 minute.
Sweet. Okay, then I go outside. Okay,
Medora had moved on to my
Oh,
personal
Medora is going to
favorite.
ask some questions later. Don't you worry.
Medora moved to a good one. The basket.
Man,
This is a very classical cart. There are all manner of nuts and fruits whether it be dates, grapes, lemons, limes, plums, even pomegranates. If you wanted fruit. There's also feed for camels and horses.
Might come back to it.
Okay.
Vendor's crystal. I mean, Medora's just kind of having a look through before she commits to. buying all that
Sure.
stuff.
Smart shopping. The vendor's crystal appears to be porcelain, ceramic, and glass. Though they have a few odd pouches and knickknacks as well, such
Oh,
as
that
the
key, a compass.
Type 2 spacious pouch, which is like a bag of holding.
Medora immediately points out the compass to Key.
Like,
It's a sore
There's
spot.
an entertainer's loot. There's oh wait a minute. This isn't glass, is it? Well, whatever. It sells what it sells. There's a specific term for it, I don't remember. Maybe it's like a toy maker or something. Because they have or a wood or a carpenter, that might be it. These are no, they're not even all wood. I don't know, but he's selling what he's selling.
Knickknacks.
Ooh, a
Knickknacks,
waffle iron.
exactly. There's a little, a marvelous miniature of a chest as well, which is kind of odd. Like looking at it, you see this little pewter chest that is so detailed, it could be real. Like, it's almost impossibly detailed for being pewter. There's a waffle iron.
I'll take it.
You guys have the purchase availability. Obviously, you probably don't want to purchase anything under treasures unless one of those you're just like, ooh, I just want to have that. Like the ivory set of dice.
Yeah, I'm looking at those right now.
Or
But they're very expensive for dice.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're ivory.
Yeah, but like all dice were bone or ivory back then, and that's not like you can make so many dice out of one.
You know how
cast.
hard it is to find an elephant out here, though?
Is this not where they're like from? This region?
No,
or-
this is the desert. They're from more down south.
They're gonna have
Yeah.
dead elephants somewhere.
The only dice you can find are really small because they're made out of humanoid teeth.
What? So if I haggle him, how much could I get it down to? Let's see.
The dice?
Yeah, it might come in
Make your-
handy.
Make your roll.
Deception.
If you're gonna... Oh, I just noticed. Sorry. Let me give you guys the items you were trying to purchase. What did Ithri buy? Oh.
I clicked buttons and I can't find the items. I don't know where they are.
I have to click accept for them. They're on
Oh,
there
I
now.
see.
Okay. Oh, Cora really bought the waffle iron. Cool.
What the?
You can
didn't
do
even haggle
your
it.
choice. You can do your choice of deception.
Yeah.
Or diplomacy.
Would like
Why does
to
it not-
haggle all the ventriloquist's ring. See it.
Okay, you also-
Price.
And do your roll.
Did you say diplomacy or?
Deception.
Oh. Not
So, Marco, you can only really talk him down to 15 gold, which is not a great haggling. Medora,
Same.
0 point well spent. You are able to talk it down to 215.
Can I hero point my haggling?
I mean, Medora just did, but
Oh.
at this point, go ahead if you want to. I'll allow it. We're at
Let's
the
see.
late end of the game session. For fuck's sake.
Nice.
I just steal
All right,
them.
Help me.
fine.
Let me steal them.
You talk him down to 12 gold, which is effectively a 25% discount.
Fine. One will be okay. Set of 6. Okay, yeah. Take it.
Okay.
No, I just gotta find some guards to, like, I can make money with these. It's a good investment.
And were you gonna buy the ring, Medora?
I don't think I can afford it right now.
Fair enough. All right. Any other shopping?
Last one's
last
the
one on
secret
this
statue.
side.
The secret statue, surprisingly, sells statues.
Whoa.
What's secret about them?
I don't know. It's just a store name that was randomly generated. They do commissions, though. So if you want to commission a statue made of yourself, you can do so.
Nice.
But their prices are pretty high.
I want a
And
platinum
all
dragon
payment is
statuette.
upfront.
I don't.
Wow.
I mean, if you want to. But yeah, I mean, you see stuff. There's like a brass bull statuette, a little coral depiction of one of the elemental lords, some dragons of different metals.
What does the door look like down in this corner?
The what? Where?
There's a door further on
Oh.
the market.
Yeah, that, looking there, you can see like a they don't really have doors there, do they? I guess it would be like a sliding wooden door. Like almost like a barn door. It appears to go into the back area behind the igloo.
Can we pop back up to the other stalls up top?
Might as well get all of them open.
Yeah.
then.
Which ones did you want to see?
Should we start with the Lost Scroll and make our way round?
I mean, so the Lost Scroll should be open to you.
Yep.
Haven't we seen all of them?
No, I can't open it.
What?
No.
I will note, by the way, purchases from the Lost Scrolls will be bugged. It
Oh.
does not know what to do with scrolls, so I will have to manually add, or you will have to manually add. One of us will have to manually put the scroll into your inventory. Suri. Anything else you guys wanted to look at?
The only two I haven't looked at are these two.
Oh, okay. So the Quartermaster's rice, very exciting. As you go over there, they sell rice.
Wow.
Nice.
Whoa.
No.
Junko is unironically, ooh, it's like looking at it. Jasmine, Arborea, and Ava would be thrilled.
I buy her a bag of rice.
Don't, then I have to live with it. The buyer's rugs,
It's done. It's too late now.
contrary to what you might expect, sells rugs.
No.
You surprise me.
And this door here, what is it when we wander back up there?
Which one?
The one right next.
Right there? Oh yeah. As you
Uh,
approach.
Also,
you
there's
can
like
see-
a horse poking through the wall or something.
Yes, and actually
nice.
that door should be open during the day. Peering through, you can see rows of stalls lining the inside of a modest brick building. You can make out bundles of straw and hay, obviously imported, standing in a corner. There's a stable boy who's shoveling in one of the stalls. You can see some horses. There's a sign out front that labels this Hogan's Stables.
Axe's head. This is where the camels are if we need them, right?
No, your camels were kept with the sheik's guests.
Oh, I thought they were taken back to Hogan's.
Oh, no, that's right. He did say that, didn't he? Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm sorry. You're right. I forgot. Your camels are here.
Nice.
Hi,
Noted.
camels.
Just wave at the camels and leave. Carry on.
Can
Uh,
I?
Bye.
Okay, I think in that
And the
case,
poor stable boy sees this and is like, at first, like, oh, and then realizes you're not talking to him and is trying to, like, at first is like, I want to die, and tries to get over his embarrassment by going out of sight to work.
Oh, I.
You guys done shopping?
Can I ask the Lost Scroll guy if he has books on Phoenix or like the location of it or
Phoenix.
something related to cartography?
Well, you wait till you meet him.
Him? I thought it's
This,
a
the
city.
plant guy.
Oh,
No,
Didn't
the
I
Lost
meet him?
Scroll guy.
maybe I was right. I didn't mean him.
Like the legend?
Yeah.
No. Nothing like that. No,
Okay,
you want
bye.
books on practical things like magic, travel, wayfaring, history, great Anu. We've got it all.
History? Is it not history if there's a city in the desert that's not there anymore? It's gone. That means
If it
it's
was
history.
real, it would be history.
So it's
Believe
made
me.
up?
If there was some great big city in the desert, someone would have found it by now. Probably from the Sand Voyagers Guild, and they'd tax anyone who wants to visit.
Okay. Thanks for the tip.
I wouldn't go listening to the minstrel's tall tales. Rookie mistake. I understand you can be forgiven for it, but just a word of advice. You guys were good customers yesterday, so
While I'm leaving, you saying that means you've also listened to the tales. I mean,
now I've heard
go
enough
on.
people get pulled in by him. Don't listen to him. Don't sleep with him.
But that's not how the plant guy spoke last time, is it?
No, it was a different worker.
Oh, okay. Then how does he know that we were customers there?
How indeed?
46.
The last thing I would like to do tonight, if it's okay. Peep. Oh, okay. Just wanted to see around the corner.
Around the oh, at
Just
that
wanted to.
random little alley.
How strange.
It's innocent.
The golden
How hard was it?
sword,
Yes.
does it have the smithing equipment there, or is it just a stall and the smithing equipment is
yes.
elsewhere?
She's actually working
Okay.
as she's selling things.
Okay. I'll bear that in mind.
Ask.
How hard is it for Ithri to pull himself away from that adamantine suit?
Yeah.
Oh, just
It's okay.
yeah. How hard
Yeah.
is it? Yes.
Yes.
At
Okay.
least
It is, yes,
your purchase wasn't rejected. Where is my bag of rice?
Where's my bag of rice?
I rejected it. I don't want to deal with it. Fine. Hit it again. Fucking
For that, I'm
fine.
buying
Gonna be more
You
fun
and
when
Cora
she comes
each
back and she
walk
suddenly
away
has a
with
bag
a
of rice in her inventory.
fucking 1
buying
pound sack of.
3.
Ithri's not carrying that shit.
Okay. Cora walks away with 1. You walk away with 3
to spite you.
large sacks of rice.
Don't
And
forget
honestly,
make
it
a
would
mean
be
risotto
1
with
sack of
that.
rice combined. Because, like, they're not individually sacked. It's just a pile of rice that he scoops onto some
Yeah.
burlap
3
and then,
scoops
like,
of rice into a
Yeah.
burlap.
exactly.
Nice.
Okay. And all of this, I'd say, took you guys probably an hour of shopping. You were haggling a bit. Let's say 2 hours. You spent 2 hours shopping around, just looking at everything, smelling the spices and seasonings. Of course. Oh, this would be some of you folks' first time going near the Desert Deli and the Hunter's Emporium, which you can smell throughout the compound.
Yeah. Well, Ithri's had some of their produce already.
Well, today they have a hot and spicy mesquite barbecued camel.
Hey, Key, you know what's good for a hangover?
Barbecue camel.
The spices specifically, not the camel.
No, I'm happy with any kind of camel.
Something real spicy.
Spend more money. Spend more money.
I've already got like 5 pounds of like sausage meat.
That's fair. Yeah, Junko already hooked you up. But it does smell pleasant. That's all my point is. All right. So as you conclude your shopping, it's noon. And the sun is high in the sky. You know, seeing as it's noon, I guess that makes a sort of sense. The igloo is open. And as ever, the doors to the Sand Voyagers' compound remain quite shut. You have a number of paths ahead of you as you complete your final purchases in the bazaar. Some of you kind of like laughing or chatting to each other. One of you kind of in the direction of the mesquite. A figure unknown to everyone watches you in his desert robes, hood pulled low over his head, his eyes narrow. Infidels, he says. That's where we're going to end for today. Until next week.
I don't know
So
what
showing
I
our
did.
faces worked. Whoop.
Way.
They certainly know where we are.
Yeah.
Right.
Intrigue begins.
Hmm.
As they apparently like to say around here, the place is set, but no one knows the time.
It's noon.
I would say the time is pretty soon at this rate.
Am I supposed to know who that guy is?
No,
No, but we're
just that someone is watching you.
No, but
Also,
we
don't forget, it's definitely the meme lords.
will. The meme gods.
Yes.
Yeah.
No lies detected. Thank you to everyone for watching today, and to our players for not getting super uber duper distracted, in spite of a lot of temptations.
I feel like we did a good session for Ava to miss. We just
Yes.
wandered around and shot.
It's
Yeah.
true.
We
though I
found
think
out
she
some
would
good
have.
info though.
Yeah.
She would have
We got
enjoyed
info.
seeing this, and you guys got to do. I gotta tell her if she wants to buy anything from those stores, she can.
She's gonna buy
Alright.
5 bags of rice.
all the rice.
Probably she's gonna buy rice, and if I know Ava,
Rice.
she's gonna buy something pretty for herself. And by something pretty,
Rice
I
or
mean
death.
something magical.
That's good armor. There's some good armor there.
There is some really fucking good armor there, but
You know what I want to
unfortunately,
get
it's
though is the boots of bounding for Cora, so that she gets an extra 5 foot
There was the boots
movement.
of bounding, and there was like the cloak of
There was
aerial.
Aerial
Aerial
ring or something.
cloak,
Aerial.
yeah, aerial
Yeah.
cloak.
that was actually fairly inexpensive.
Yeah.
The aerial cloak. That's
300 gold or
affordable.
something.
I
We're
will
gonna be
say,
So
remember
slow.
some of these goodies. This was more meant for you to window shop and get an idea of what's here, so that when you start getting fat piles of money with a PH, not an F, you could have some good, exciting things to spend that on.
I forgot to ask, was there a tattoo artist anywhere?
Not today. Asking around, you find out that every Friday. I'm sorry, we don't have Friday. Did we? Did we change the names
Every
of the days of the week?
Sunday of the week.
Yeah, every
Okay.
Matter Day.
Every. Cool.
It doesn't matter.
Every Matter Day, there's a tattoo artist who comes in.
Nice.
Nice.
But anyway, that has been today's game. Thank you so much for watching. You can find this episode and many more on our YouTube channel. You can also find us on our Discord server. Music today was provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG, and McRow Music. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.